Why, hello there. We have returned. We are playing some FGO. Totally, 100% FGO. I wonder if we should have a disclaimer, chat. I wonder if we should have a disclaimer. You know, let's not have a disclaimer. If we get bonked, we get bonked. We will do as much as we can for as long as we can before Susan decides to come down and rain hell. But, chat, we are about to jump into a game that I've been very excited to play for a very long time. Literally years. Literally long before I wanted to become a VTuber, I wanted to play this game, but I've never been able to find it. I've never been able to find this game. Autoplay just decided not to function on your phone. Yeah, that happens. That happens. You lose a lot of people. You lose a lot of people when raiding, but it's fine. It is fine. You know, it's one of those things. Did autoplay work for everyone else though? Oh, nice. We got a new subscriber last stream. You'll have to see it. Just making sure that everything else is done. I feel like we should have a disclaimer, but at the same time, I feel like it's funnier if we don't, chat. If someone has never seen / played it, same. I played a little bit of FGO, like literally a little bit of it, but the grind was too hard, so I quit. Which apparently was the best decision of my life, according to many people. Because apparently the majority of people that play FGO are just in it out of pure Stockholm syndrome. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up. But are you guys ready? Let's send tweets. What should we send? What twat should we send? What should we send? Oh yeah, I've got the balloons, chat. Alright, let's put this over here. I wish that you could have like control groups in the thing. I like copy different, like have multiple clipboards that you can copy different things to. Alright. Tweet. Paste. Gonna grab this thumbnail, this amazing thumbnail, and we're gonna put on screen. Genshin's also here because of Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, let's face it, yeah. No one's gonna argue that. Okay, copy this. Boom. Okay, what do we say? First time playing. Time to experience Fate for the first time. For the first time in forever. Okay. Join us as we play the original Fate Stay Night visual novel. I have no... All I know about Fate is Sakura sad equals Sag. There's all I know about Fate is Sakura equals Sag. Hashtag Fate. Hashtag Fate Stay Night. There we go. Now we tweet that out. Gonna go in here. Paste that. At students. Gonna summon the Discord. Boom. Boom. All right, chat. I'm so ready for this. I am so ready for this. I'm so ready for this. Have you tried out using Opera GX? Flow function acts as a personal clipboard. Really? Okay, maybe I'll try that out soon. I was gonna say live. Oh gosh, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of reading, chat. My voice is kind of hoarse right now. I always get sick on my birthday. So it's one of those, it's just one of those things, chat. And you know what's good about this game, chat? I get to actually use my overlay. I never get to use my overlay. Like, literally never. So it's gonna be, I get to finally use it, chat. Personal Discord? There is. If you use !Discord, it should give you the link to my own Discord. I don't actually use MM Academy. Alright, chat. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. I think it's time. Let's see. Everybody's vibing. Everybody's chilling. All right. Let's go, chat. Autoplay sent me to a previous video. To the previous video. Lamau. Yeah, autoplay can be kind of sus. Just coming by to say hit the like button. Say hi. Been playing some Faz. Oh, nice. Well, hope you have a good time playing Faz. Alright, chat, let's move over to the gaming room. It's been such a long time, chat. It's been so long. It's been so long. Oh my gosh. Chat, when's the last time I used this? Like, 4 months ago? Like, yeah, it's been a while, chat. It's been a while since I've used this. I also don't know why I have a clock there. You guys don't need to see how late in the morning it is for me. Don't even worry about it. Just don't look. That didn't happen. You guys saw nothing. You guys saw absolutely nothing, alright? We're just gonna delete a few things in the background. Got a GIF. What's this GIF? Oh. Yeah, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that one. Gonna change it to the word menacing. I don't remember what any... The quality stream on my phone just dropped to 420. It's because they know. It's because it knows, chat. Okay, we need to make another stream label. Also, I want to use the cool font. Okay, what's okay, we need stream label. Boom. Add new stream label. It's gonna be new member. It's like most recent member. Oh, is it only member gifters? I want like newest members. And that's stupid. Super chatter, recent member gifter. Maybe it counts like if you member yourself as well. That's weird though. Where is it? It's called Architect's Daughter. Architect's Daughter is my favorite font right now, by the way, chat. If any of you guys want to know what fonts I use, it's Architect's Daughter. Architect's Daughter all day, every day. It's just great. It's great. Most recent subscribers, Diamond Fox. Wait, let's make sure that everything is like what do you call it? That everything is the same font. Most recent subscriber. Most recent subscriber. There we go. Boom. I don't know why it doesn't show. It won't let me. It won't let me show most recent member. That's weird. Let me turn off my PC so I don't bother myself typing on my phone. No worries at all. No worries at all. All right, chat. It's time. I think you guys have waited long enough. I think you guys have waited more than long enough. Are you guys ready to play some Fate? Totally not Grand Order. Totally not Fate Stay Night. Definitely Fate Grand Order. Oh, refresh chat. Oh, thank you. I've got to get the link to the stream. Honestly, chat, I'm going in blind. I know nothing about this game. All I know, like, literally all I know is Sakura Sad Grill. And I know the rough, like, idea of the way it works and the different characters and the way, I know about as much as anyone with a lot of friends who watch Fate would know. Which game? The visual novel. This is the OG, the OG. Let's pop you guys into the chat so that you guys can see your messages. Boom. All right, chat. It's time for us to launch the game. Let's get some drum rolls in the chat, shall we? Downloads. We've got... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I've just got so many freaking random ass pictures on my... Fate. Where is it? There it is. Whew. Alright, chat. Ikuzo. We're launching the game. By the way, the game is like... The game is like... Oh, everything breaking. Oh. Everything's exploding. Okay, chat, can you guys see the screen? Nope. Oh my... Computer freaking out. Okay, one second. Let me... That is also obnoxiously loud. Let's not use full screen on... My computer literally could not make itself small enough to fit that full screen. My computer legitimately could not make it, like, my computer screen couldn't make itself small enough. Let me re-extract this. Lamau. Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's famine on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready. Drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now, everybody's choking now. The clock's turned out, time's up, both blow. Snap back to reality, opticals gravity, chokes so mad, but he won't give up that. You know he won't have it, he knows his whole back's control. No matter, he's open, knows that, but he's broke, he's still standing, he knows when he goes back to mobile home, that's when it's back to lab again. You know this all wraps, your bed captures moment home to pass it. Extract files to... Just gonna make a new folder. There we go. Yeah, I know, right? Lancer Bessie. Give me one sec, chat. While it's unzipping, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back from the bathroom. Okay. Let's try that again. The worst part is, I played it like earlier. I was working fine. Okay, let's see if I can... Can I capture it? Maybe I can capture it as an actual, just separate window. Nope, that's an explore.exe. This one. That work? Reset the transform. There it is. There it is. Oh, you know what would help? If I didn't have a chroma key on it. There it is, chat. Yo, Rico! Welcome to the stream! How you doing? Guys, make sure you check out Rico. Rico's actually got a stream in a little bit. In like, what? Like 6 hours? How you doing? Can we ask exclamation mark Rico in chat? Do we have a Rico command? I feel like we should have a Rico command. Chat, look at this. Is it always that small? Yes. Yes. But I'm currently trying to... Yes. The answer is yes. But here, look, I'm gonna... There we go. I feel like we could almost... I feel like we could almost just go with our usual one. And just move me to the side. How big... Let's see. Turn this off. Move me here. Turn the window capture back on. Don't worry about it, chat. Growing pains, growing pains. That's better. What do you guys think? Is that better, chat? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? And then we can, in the background, we can put... In the background image we can use is like... Do you guys prefer that one? I'm gonna start a poll, chat. I'm gonna start a poll. You guys can choose. You guys can choose which ones you prefer. Should we use overlay or no overlay? Or full screen? Those are your choices, chat. Those are your choices. It's too early for this. Oh yeah, 100%. Yo, it's 6 a.m. for me. What's this game? Initially hentai game? Wasn't this game initially? It still is. Still is hentai game. Still is very much hentai game. Yep. Oh wow, you guys are so divided on this. Let me see if I can make this easier for you guys. There we go, chat. Now which one would you prefer? Would anybody like to change their vote? I could wear this like a hat. I could wear this like a hat. Might want to use an overlay so you can cover the screen. Oh, you're right. You're right, chat. You're right. You're right. That's smart. That's smart, chat. That's smart. All right. Let's go to the overlay. First things first, I just thought of the best thing ever. We're gonna make this into a new hat, chat. We're gonna make this a hat. All right, you ready? But yeah, guys, make sure you check out Rico. Super awesome, super adorable. Little derp of a little bear thing. But yeah, let's turn this into a hat. Let's turn this into a free asset. First things first, just get rid of all that crap. And then we can just get rid of everything else. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then we just erase everything else by hand. Maybe not that big. Yeah. We're gonna turn Sakura into a hat, chat. Shit. I want to take off as little bit of her hair as I can. Make it look somewhat natural. The lens we go for content, chat. The lens we go for content. I can feel your judgment. I'll have you know that what I'm doing is very respectable. This is, if it makes you feel any better, this is technically my job. So I'm just doing my job. Can't be hating on people for doing their job, right? That would make you a bad person. And you don't want to be a bad person. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is fine. We're fine. There's no recall command? Oh, okay. 1 second. Let me awkwardly make a recall command. Recall Kuni. Boom. And then right here. Add command. Speech mark Rico. Check out this cute bear person thing. There you go. There's your Rico command, chat. Exclamation mark Rico in chat. The description of Loki like an insult? No, well, I mean, actually, Rico's just adorable. I just can't let it go to her head. You can't tell it to her. You can't tell it to her face, or it'll go to her head. So if I compliment her too much, it'll inflate her ego, you know? Gotta keep your streamers humble, otherwise they'll end up like me. Have I done something like this before? Many times, chat. You don't even want to know how many times I've manually what do you call it? I've manually like cropped things out of photos. Does this count as rotoscoping? It doesn't. I'm just cropping something out. You know, hopefully one day AI will advance to the point where I no longer need to do this. Have like a proper AI background remover, you know. But for now, we're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess, is the easiest way. I don't mind if this one's a little bit cut in because it's fabric. It's like, you know, no one's gonna No one's gonna be like, oh my gosh, your fabric is too fluffy. There we go. There we go, chat. Perfect. Perfect. This reminds me of the MS Paint days. Oh, 100%. There we go, chat. Save. We're just gonna call it ah. It's gonna call it ah. We're gonna save it as ah.png. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into here. We're gonna go into this. We're gonna go into data folder or data folder. If any of you guys are weird, then we're gonna go find which one's a PNG file? This one. Gonna drag it in there. And do you know what stands for, chat? It's Sakura. See? Makes sense. Sakura. That's what you guys thought I was just being lazy with my naming conventions. When in reality, you were just too naive. Now, there, Chad, look at that. We've got a new hat. Oh, put it behind my ear. Wrong button. Wrong way. Okay, we'll get it next time. Here we go. Boom. Gonna wear her like a little hat. There we go. Look. Perfect. 10 out of 10. All right, chat. We're good. We're ready. I'm now obligated. I mean, look, don't worry about it, right? The conventions are made to be broken. That is the way of the world. Welcome back, Kimberly. How you doing? All right. Now that all of that is done, now that we managed to successfully derail this stream to Kingdom Come, it's now time for us to play some Fate. It's time for us to play some Fate. I'm also trying to figure out if there's a way for us to add a filter that makes scaling and aspect ratio. All right. I want to see if there's a way to make this super blurry. No. If there's like an easy way. Nope, I guess not. Okay, we're just gonna have to... So... So it was you who was under Sakura's skirt. Hi. It was me the entire time, chat. Despite having never, ever interacted with any Fate franchise ever, we find ourselves here. Under Sakura's skirt. Sakura, this skirt is the only thing I know about the series, chat. So it serves a purpose. It serves a purpose. Oh, can we get a disclaimer, chat? Can someone write a nice disclaimer? This is like, the disclaimer. This is Fray's first time interacting with Fate. Please no spoilers, uwu. Something along those lines, chat, and I'll pin it. But all right, chat, let's get started. Let's get started with Fate. Can we get some drum rolls in the chat? You guys waited long enough. I want Fray in a witch hat. I mean, yeah, if you think about it, she kind of does look like a witch hat. She's kind of a witch hat. Please don't mind us. Yeah, it's fine. Look, don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's a bit moist for my liking, but I'm sure it'll dry out eventually. I need to stop. I need to stop. All right, here we go. It was a thrust like lightning. A spearhead thrust to pierce my heart. Trying to dodge it would be useless. Is the sound on? Or is there sound? I don't know. I don't know if there's sound. There's sound. There's sound. Oh lord, that's loud. Let's preemptively put that down. To try to dodge it would be useless. Phrase. Thank you, Spank. You awesome. Yo, Spank, you want to be a mod? All right, here we go. Trying to dodge it would be useless. Being lightning, it's invisible to the human eye. I'm so glad I put my volume down. My volume's down at 30%. I can't spoil if I know nothing. Let's go! But the lightning that tries to pierce me, it's repelled by the moonlight that tries to save me. Clang! A beautiful sound. I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. Okay. No. The sound before me is heavier than steel. The armor she's wearing is not beautiful at all. It's as unrefined as the cold night. Oh my gosh. It's written like an old Wattpad novel, chat. It's written like one of the old fanfics that I used to read as a child. Oh. The sound wasn't beautiful at all. It was actually the sound of steel. It's just that the night is beautiful enough to turn it into a charming sound like a bell. I can't. I'm cringing with every single line. This feels like I'm reading freaking... I can cross over into 50 Shades of Grey and you guys wouldn't even know. That's where it all began.
と、あなたが私のマスターか?
I ask of you, are you my master? All translations are fanfics. Are you kind of right, though? wait, Lee. Wait a minute. That's actually really funny. That's actually really funny. Okay. She asks in a voice that lights up the darkness. Oh, it's so freaking cringe, bro. Also, by the way, chat.
召喚に従い参上した.
I have come forth in response to your summons. Wait. Fate, stay night. Okay, I've got H scenes. I've got all the H scenes pulled up. Not pulled up. I mean, when the voices stop and the soundtrack makes you feel like you're in an... Okay, Charlie, I gotta show you guys this. I gotta show you guys this shit. Because obviously I've got to censor it when the hentai scenes pop up. But look at this absolute giga chat of a man's description here. It is like... I'm playing through the visual novel for the first time and would like to see both the H scenes and the alternatives. If possible to save and read each scene, then reload the save and turn off the H scenes to read the alternate. So with the post title. And this guy. When the voices stop and the soundtrack makes you feel like you're in an aquarium, you know you're in a H scene. But he... Perfect. Sounds great. Okay. Cool. Perfect. This is beautiful. This is amazing.
これより我が剣はあなたと共にあり、あなたの運命は私と共にある。
I've come forth in response to your summons.
契約は完了した。
From this time forward, my sword will be with you, and your fate shall be with me. Now our contract is complete. Chat, I've seen way too much. I've seen way too much Arthoria Rule 34. Because I haven't watched Fate, and because I haven't played any of the games, I've seen more Arthoria Rule 34 than I've seen normal Arthoria, right? Oh, max screen the game. Oh, shit. There it is. Yes, the contract has been completed. When she chose me as her master, I'm sure I swore to help her too. Oh my god. The moonlight still lights up the darkness. As if following the knight's example, the shed again falls silent. Time has stopped. The scene lasts less than a second. But I'm sure I'll remember this scene vividly when I've gone to hell. The face slightly turned. The quiet green eyes. That instant became an eternity. Oh my god. Okay, I need to stop cringing. I need to stop cringing. I need to stop. The blue outfit symbolizing her sways in the wind. A faint blue light filters in. The golden hair shines in the moonlight. I can't stop either. But it's fine. Is it good? It's good cringe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so what we're gonna do is also we're gonna have this is what we're gonna do, right? Okay, we need to have a sensor bar. We need to have a reading light. What's a good sensor? Perfect. We'll use Sakura. We'll use Sakura's face of judgment as the sensor bar. How does that work? We'll move it down though. We'll use her as the sensor bar, and I will set it to my mouse button. There. And I'll set a hotkey so it'll toggle that. .png. Where is it? There it is. Wait. Show .png. Push to hide, push to show. Boom, boom. All right, let's test it out, chat. Haha! Look at that. Look at this. Now we can censor. Perfect. Or should we censor with a picture of Kawa? Let's censor with a picture of Kawa. We could do that too. No. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's fine. We'll leave it as is right now, for now. This is a story from 10 years ago. Yeah, you know what? Let's use the picture Kawa, chat. I think that'll just be 10 times funnier. Like, it's a cute Kawa picture. Look at how innocent she is. Look at how innocent she is, and totally not sus. So it's at channels A4. Channels 4. Hotkeys. What the heck? Did I spell it wrong? Where is it? Game capture video room. Rename. Kawa. Done. Hotkeys. Search. Kawa. Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. 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 This is a story from 10 years ago. I'm watching someone I know very well. A tall man with a deep-featured face, who to my knowledge never told a joke, is patting my head. No, that's not quite right. I guess he doesn't know how much strength he is. So to be more accurate, he's grabbing my head and mashing it around. Yabe. Guess that's only to be expected. After all, that's the first time he's ever patted my head. Yabe, I don't like where this is going. I'll have to get going now. You know what to do, right? I answered the deep voice with a polite, yeah. The man patting my head nods once, lets go, and stands up. So that was it. If I'd known that that was our final moment together, I would have made him laugh with my best joke. I'd practiced telling jokes a lot in hope that I could bring a smile to his grave face. I guess I was sad I couldn't tell him any of them. Put the association in your debt. By the time you mature, I'll let you decide what to do after that. You should be able to take care of yourself. Should know I just ran away. Don't worry about it, Shen. It's fine. I understand. Even though he said such things, I guess he was still worried. He told me about the heirloom jewels, the jewels inherited from the master, and how to manage the basement. He was telling me all the things I didn't yet know. I realized, even as a child, that most likely he wouldn't be coming back. My God, a war had started. Not a war between countries, but a war between people. But the only ones at war were 7 people. In a situation like this, the word war should be unsuitable. But here, it's a different story, and the ones in conflict are magi. Oh yeah, he's totally running. Yeah, he's running as fast as he can. Lotion in hand. Blanket stretched over his body. The 7 magi, each from a different faction, had started to compete for unknown reasons and killed each other in unknown ways. The man standing before me was one of them. He too was in a position to kill or be killed. He must have known more keenly than I that his time was near. Slips and accidentally isekais themselves. Oh my gosh. That awkward moment when you're on a road and you're crossing and suddenly you're face to face with Truck-kun. Yo, this is just the same art. Rin, the Holy Grail will appear eventually. It is our duty as the Tosaka family to win it. More importantly, if you want to be a Magus. Magus D's not! I'm sorry. Serious moment. You can't avoid it. Once more, he patted my head and left. That was the end. That was the last time I saw the man who entered the Holy Grail War as a master and died. The man who was my teacher, as well as my father. Oh my gosh, my heart! Itarashaimase, Oto-sama. Oh God. Three girls. Oh God. Wait, yo, Lee, no spoilers. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about the girls. I don't know anything about thingy. Did my ad message get bonked? Possibly, Spank. Possibly. Okay, Spank, I'm putting you in charge. I'm making Spank mod. Spank, you're in charge of spoilers. You feel free to bonk. Feel free to bonk any spoilers. Because I don't know. Who else in chat wants to be mods so they can bonk spoilers? I'll make the mod for my Fate streams. Who wants to be mod for my Fate streams? So you guys can bonk all spoilers. I'll get a show of hands. I'll give you guys temporary mod. I see him off politely. I knew I was on the verge of crying, but I shed no tears. I loved him. He was a great father and a great Magus D's nuts. Among magi, there are only obstinate people. In the whole world, I don't think anyone had better character than his. There we go. taught me as a teacher and loved me as a father. That's why I decided to choose my path according to what he left me in the end. Rin. Oh, her name's Rin? Aw, that's cute. The Holy Grail... Rin. The Holy Grail will appear eventually. It is our duty as a Tosaka family to win it. More importantly, if you want to be a Majesty's nuts, you can't avoid it. In the end, he left me with those words as a Majesty's nuts, not as a father. That's why at that moment my path was determined. Oh my god, it's... Oh my gosh, it's the Rin. The Majesty's nuts Rin. God damn. I guess I did call. I guess I did. Well, damn. It's only natural for a student to follow the words of their teacher. Since then, through many twists and turns, I, Tosaka Rin, have matured. Yo, she's matured? Ara. It's been 10 years since that winter day on which my father went to war. I haven't exactly been waiting for this moment, but I am excited. That's only natural. The event I have never forgotten is about to start. Wait, Rin is tiny. Wait, what does that 1 out of 31 mean? Oh, that's the day. It's like January the 31st. What do you mean small? Would a small people be able to balance an entire character on their head? Look at this. Do you want to say hi to Sakura? Chat here, say hi to Sakura. You guys want to look there? You guys can sniff her. Guys can sniff her hair. Can we get some sniffs in the chat? You guys can sniff her hair. Do I need to censor this? Wait, we're gonna preemptively. Just preemptively, something's ringing. Bring. Shut up. Stop it. The sound doesn't stop. It rings loudly as if I'm an enemy. Oh my god, these voices! This voice acting! Why does she sound like Aqua? Or she kind of sounds like, yeah, doesn't she sound like Aqua from Hololive? It should let me sleep in a bit longer. No, it has to let me sleep in. I was deciphering my father's will until early morning, and I've used too much magical energy. In other words, my mind, body are dead tired. Oh, this voice acting is giving me tingles, chat. I'm feeling things, chat. The alarm clock doesn't speak my language. Look, just... me when I go to Japan and don't wake up because there were no subtitles on the alarm clock. So why does the ringing sound sound like it's telling me you're going to be late? Late? Being late is bad, though that depends on the situation. I'm a good student, but maybe I can get to school at the last moment just for today. That's right. I set the alarm 30 minutes early, so I should be able to sleep for 30 minutes more. Okay, chat, here's my advice. Never do this. I never do this. Yo, what's up, Aberson? How you doing? Huh? Isn't that strange? Set it 30 minutes early? Look at the alarm clock drowsily. Exactly at 7. I used to get up at 6:30, so the spare 30 minutes have already been used up. Oh, why can't I think when I wake up? Huh? I stare at the alarm clock for several seconds. Straight off, I decide to get out of bed. It's just a hat. Don't worry about it. I said 5. Yeah, same. I used to have an alarm clock that would only turn off if I did maths equations. But I would actually get late. Hey, Kawa, welcome. Kawa, look, I'm wearing you as a hat. Kawa, you want to see our sensor? You want to see my sensor bar? You want to see what I do when hentai appears? Because this game is actually a hentai game, Kawa. What's Sakura doing on her? She's my hat. She's my hat, chat. Kawa, you want to see what my sensor bar is, Kawa? Kawa, you want to see my sensor bar? Kawa, you want to see my sensor bar? You want to see my sensor bar, Kawa? Kawa, you want to see my sensor bar? Here it is. Yo, no spoilers, Dwan. It's 7 o'clock on the last day of January. Fuyuki City is usually pretty warm in the winter, but this is morning and it's as cold as any other city. I can even see my breath indoors. On top of that, there's no one else in the house to keep it warm. Turning on the heater, I head to the bathroom. At times like this, living on your own is inconvenient. If there was someone to wake up before me, the living room would be warm by now. That thing terrifies me. Oh, oof. Yeah, exactly. Kao gonna bong me on stream. Kao, you wanna be a voice actress? I wash my face at the sink. I brush my long hair and get ready. A cold morning, a cold sink. Shad, I can't. This writing is giving me flashbacks of anime roleplay. The advantage is that cold water clears your sleepiness completely. That's not an advantage. You could just use cold water at any time. I tie my ribbon and I'm all ready. All I have to do is eat breakfast and head out. Looking at the clock, it's only a bit past 7, and I'm a bit disappointed. Man, I guess I don't have to run at all. Then again, I will never do anything as clumsy as running to school anyway. That is the custom of the Tosaka family, tacked with composure and elegance at all times. I came back to see my hat. You like it? You like it, Rico? You like it? Publishing. Don't worry about Alcor. Taking a custom like that seriously must mean that the family originated from a high-class background indeed. Owning this old Western-style mansion is proof of that. And on top of that, the Tosaka family is a bloodline of sorcerers able to use the power of magic. Rico Babu? I like that. Thank you, Raziel. Thank you.
Well, it's not something that I can bring out. Actually, I can't openly speak about it at all. Oh, by the way, I, Tosaka Rin, am a Magasee's nuts. Who on earth can I brag to like that? Magic is just what it sounds like. Magic. I don't care if you get ideas like abracadabra or whatever. You can't just think of us as people who do strange things by casting spells. Oh, though, it's not like we fly around on brooms or make stars appear with waves of a wand. Well, we could do that, but we don't bother, as it's kind of meaningless. I haven't seen anything about Fate. I'm going to Fate completely blind. You're so funny, Kawa. My gosh. We're basically heretics who hide ourselves from the world. She is freaking God, the writing, chat. We are prohibited by standing out. Even if we weren't, we would rather be at home studying magic. On top of that, the word sorcerer is completely inaccurate. To be precise, there are only 5 sorcerers in the world. Things no one can do. Things beyond the ability of modern science. The ones who can make such miracles are the ones we call sorcerers. Miracles can never be achieved, regardless of time and effort. Those we call sorcery. Those things are mysterious, but achievable with time and effort. Those we call magic. That is why what I do is called magic rather than sorcery. It is complicated, but that is how it is. So just accept it. Well, to be honest, the modern world doesn't recognize the existence of magi. As we believe, control and learn things that are immeasurable, our existence is incompatible with the modern world. Yo, are we transferring mana? Apparently, right, chat? So Neff, yo, what's up, Neff? Yeah, apparently I was told that transferring mana is something a little sus. So I put in the title because it's good clickbait. Because it's kind of meaningless. Going to a normal school and becoming a normal adult will bring you far more happiness than studying magic. Human technology is great, And in the past few hundred years, it's been leading the way ahead of magic. Nothing is impossible for humans. Miracles, once only possible through magic, are now tools, not miraculous at all. Still, magic has good points.
Not like you play this game? Yo, that being exposed. You playing a hentai game? You kiss your sister with that mouth. I spit on you, sir.
Just as there are things only possible through science, there are things also only possible through magic. It was the master of the Tosaka family who said that if science is moving towards the future, magic is moving towards the past. Something about that past and future ending up at the same place, everything always running toward the 0 point. Let's put all of these difficult decisions. Let's put off all these difficult decisions. They should wait until we're old.
Oh, hentai scene? Hentai scene? No, not yet.
Finishing breakfast, I grab my bag. Soda, pendant.
Oh wait, no, there's no point.
Oh yeah, the pen. I should bring the pendant. I don't really want to take this thing to school, but it would be a waste just to leave it here. The thing is 100 years old. The thing is 100 years old after all. It's by far the greatest jewel in the house. No, that's an understatement. It's much stronger than that. I found it after decoding Father's last will last night. It contains the equivalent of 10 years of my magical energy. It was said to be an heirloom. And this might well be it. We, the Magi of Tosaka, are skilled at transformation of power.
Oh, wait a minute.
We put our magical energy into jewels whenever we have free time. To put it simply, the jewels are bullets and we are the gun. The only thing I can say I received from my father is a magic crest of the Tosaka family engraved on my left arm. In essence, it's proof of the successor. And it's like a tattoo that condenses all the inherited magic of the Tosaka family. It hasn't started yet, but I guess it doesn't hurt to be careful. I put the pendant, which can now be said to be my father's memento, in my pocket. This is my last resort. Pretty much anything is possible with magical energy contained in this.
Reminds you of your experience 7 years ago? Wait, what? Wait, you inherited an entire mansion and were forced to fight in a war as one of the 5 magi of the world? God damn, Chen.
It's 7:30. I should get going or I'll be late for school.
Okay. Wait, what does that say? Sheila. Sheila's song? Because wait, yeah, Sheila's song. Wer fahren drei? Yeah, no, I forgot to pronounce the thingy. I forgot what it's called. It's like a double S, I think. Wer fahren something 3. It's been too long. I think it's been like 6 years since I've studied German. It's been longer. It's been like 9 years.
I weave my words with magical energy quickly. Being a Majesty is nuts. I can't let my guard down, even when leaving the house. Even though there's never been a single robber, wandering child, nor a stray cat, I don't think my neighbor has ever come to say hello either. Well, I don't really care. But not even stray cat. What's up with that? I look up at the mansion I've grown so accustomed to over the years. Fuyuki is certainly a strange city with men or Western-style houses on this side of town, and are full of Japanese-style houses just beyond the intersection. I guess it's because many foreign families came to live here not too long ago. But even so, I don't see many foreigners around here now. There's a foreigner cemetery in the new city across the river, but it's only the graves of the first generation of families. Maybe the soil of Japan didn't suit them. I'll go to the church and ask a priest sometime. He knows about lots of boring things. Doesn't that mean closing or something like that? I mean, it does sound like Dutch. Yeah, I know a lot of my Dutch friends can understand a few German words. Did you live in a house and not a ham? Oh, yeah, I know, right? Because like a hamlet is like a lot of houses. So a ham. I would like to live in a ham. Stepping outside, I feel a certain incongruity. What's up? It's quieter than usual. It's especially quiet, with no sense of morning noisiness. At 7:30, the street should be filled with students going to school and people going to work. Well, I guess there are days like that. What ham is? Oh, it's just the old English word for. It's the old English word for What do you call it? It's old English word for house, basically. That's why a hamlet is another word for a group of houses. It derives from the word ham. Well, I guess there are days like this. Perhaps everyone slept in today. It's usually cold, so I bet everyone's wrapped up in their beds. It's because everybody's watching Fray on YouTube. That's why. Let's go. Gosh, I need more monster. I need more monster for this chat. I'm trying so hard to stop myself from cringing. But even so, it's strange I haven't seen even one student so far. At 7:30, you can usually see people in uniform here and there. But I'm the only person at the school gates, and it looks like the clubs are just starting their morning practice. In other words, the only explanation is... Wait, what happened? Oh, Tosaka. You're up early today. Stop, Fray. God damn it. This is the problem. This is the problem of being okay. As I suspected. With a slight smile, I turned to the girl who addressed me. Morning. It's really cold today, huh? This girl speaking so friendly to me is Mitsuri Ayako. She's my classmate in class 2A, and there are a lot of stories about her. Good morning, Matsuri-san. Please excuse the abrupt question, but do you know what time it is? It really reminds me of the 90s. I know, right? I thought the anime was 2004. No, yeah, I thought the anime was 2004. It's almost 7. Are you still asleep? Wait, was my time wrong? Was my thing back an hour? She waves her hand in front of me, wondering if I'm all right. She's one of the few friends I know who know I'm not a morning person. In other words, she thinks I'm not fully awake yet. I guess the clocks in my house were an hour fast. The clocks in my house were an hour's fast. All of them. Not just my alarm clock, but the wall clocks as well. Really, what's going on here? Did Father arrange for all the clocks to go mad when the penna was removed from the basement? Tosaka. Don't worry, it's nothing. Anyway, are you off to morning practice as usual? Yeah, the archery club has lots of problem students. And one good member quit. So I have to get them to look good to attract the new freshmen in April. Oh, I remember that, chat. I remember doing that for fencing. I see. There's always something to worry about, isn't there? You can say that because it's none of your concern, but... Oh, do you want to come? The guys will love it if you come and watch. Archery club, huh? I have 3 acquaintances in archery club. One is Ayako, the person before me right now, and the other 2 people I barely talk to. And for one of those 2, the world acquaintance doesn't really suffice. I became friends with Ayako because I'd been watching archery club from afar. Alright, I'll go if I have to. All I have to do is watch. I have nothing else to do this early anyway.
よし、じゃあ善は急げ。早速行こう。
Great, let's go now then. The impressive archery range is one of our school's outstanding aspects. Perhaps the director is just really interested in archerists, but the range is much too fancy for a mere school club.
ほらほら、まだ開始まで時間があるし、中でお茶しようぜ、遠坂。
Come on, there's still time before practice. Let's go have some tea. Happy about something. Ayako drags me by the hand. It's a bad habit of hers. She talks like a guy when she expresses her true feelings. Ayo. Waifu material right there. As Ayako said, there's no one here. While sipping tea, we're prepared for today's class. Tea tastes really good in this open winter environment.
さて、単刀直入に聞くけど、そっちの調子はどうなのよ、遠坂。いい加減頼りになる相棒は見つかった？
Does she know we're a magazine's nuts, chat?
Well, I'll come straight to the point. How's it going, Tosaka? Have you found a reliable partner yet? As there's no one else around, Ayako comes straight out and asks me a ridiculous question.
本当、いきなり本題に入るのね、あなたは。
Anatawa. What does anatawa mean? Anatawa. That's a really direct way of asking.
その言いぶりだと、そっちはもう見つけたんだ。
Judging from your tone of voice, you already found yours? Oh, the anime came out in 06.
No comment.
なるほど。
遠坂が手を沸かすまでは、こっちも秘密さ。で、どうなのよ。その疲れた顔を見ると、脈ありって感じだけど。
No comment. I feel like I'm gonna keep it a secret until you tell me. So what's going on? Looking at your tired face, I feel like I'm right.
こっちもノーコメント。ってあなたに隠してもどうせ見抜かれるか。残念ながらこっちはまだよ。
Another no comment. But you probably saw through my lies. Unfortunately, not yet on my part.
綾子の方はお互いのんびりしてる余裕はないはずだけど。
How about you? I assume you don't have time to take it easy either.
そうなんだけど。
Yeah, there was a remake. There was several remakes, I
怪
believe.
しいわ。とりあえず取り繕うことはできるけど、ことがことでしょ。この先の命運がかかってるんだから、妥協するわけにもいかないし。
I can't tell if that bird is coming from the game or if it's IRL. That's coming from the game.
勝手に決めて
I see.
私に負けるのも嫌？
So you don't want to choose hastily and lose to me? Lose to me?
もちろん。
Of course not.
私にとって重要なのは、あんたを任すことだもの。
The important part is
何
making
が
you
手に
lose.
入るとか、何を手に入れるとかは二の次よ。
What I get comes second.
Excuse me, chat.
She laughs boldly.
似た者同士ね、私たち。
Jeez, we really are alike.
ねえ、初めて会った時に言ったでしょ。
Yeah,
あんたとはそういう関係にあるんだって。
Yeah, when we first met, I warned you we'd have this kind of relationship. Yeah, she did indeed. I was certainly surprised when our first meeting she said we'll probably end up with a kill-or-be-killed relationship. Or in other words, unless we go all out against each other, we'll never really be friends. I agreed with her on that. That's why we had a friend or foe relationship for 2 years. Oh, she's a rival.
私たち、
She's the
なんで
rival.
こんな話してるんだっけ？
Raibaru. By the way, why are we talking about this?
なんでって。
Why? You're the one who
言い出
started
した
it,
の
Tosaka.
あんたがいつまでも
Said there's
彼氏が
something
い
wrong
ない
with-
のは女としてどう
Said
よ
there's something wrong with a
なんて鼓舞する
woman
のだか
never
ら
having a
なら
boyfriend.
3年になる前に
Oh, okay,
どっちが
they're not
先に
talking about
男作る
Magazi's
かって
nuts.
勝負になったんじゃない。
They're not talking about Magazi's nuts, chat. They're talking about boyfriends. Ah, naruhodo.
You said there's something wrong with women never having a boyfriend. So we decided to see which one of us had a boyfriend before the third year.
あ、そうだった。売り言葉に買い言葉ってやつだった。
Oh yeah, just tit for tat,
ね
I
え、
suppose.
遅れを取った方が一日言いなりになるんだっけ？
We did say the loser would obey the winner for a day.
So do you have a rival IRL?
Yeah.
I did when I was
今時
fencing.
子供でも交わさない約束だけど
I had several
あん
rivals,
たと
in
私
fact.
に限って往生際が悪いってことはないでしょ。
Some of them were on my team. Some of them were from opposing teams. I literally had rivals who, when they were in town, they would literally show up at my house with their fencing gear. And they were like, I'm in town. Let's fight right now. I'm like, oh, I just woke up. It's like, no, right now. We're going right now. And they like drive me to the arena just to fence me. And I think my last ever match in fencing was against that rival, where I beat him in the intervarsities. We were both the aces of we had both grown to be the aces of our teams. He was also the captain of his team, and his team wasn't doing too great. But my team was also on the verge of being knocked out. So it was either one or the other. He started beating me. It was a best of 5 points match. He was 4 points up. I'd only scored 1. And in the last minute, I managed to pull it off, and I managed to make a comeback with a 5-4 victory, which allowed our team to win and progress. He was really upset, but afterwards we hugged it out. Good times, chat. Good times. Right, even kids don't make promises like that nowadays. But it's not like we're all sore losers. Are you fencing or fencing? Winku winku. Oh, this is my hat. What's up, Desal? Do you like my hat? Do you want to sniff it? Can we get some nose emojis in the chat? You guys can sniff my hat for good luck. There you go. You guys can sniff it. Sniff. Wangy, wangy.
Just thinking about it gets me excited. Ayako laughs. Honestly, she's so serious about this. Mitsuri Ayako is such a difficult person to deal with. Though I can't wait to beat Ayako either, so neither of us are people you want to deal with.
そう。けど、三辻さん。楽しむのは結構だけど、目的を違えないよう気をつけなさい。勝負の内容は後先だけじゃないでしょ?
But you see, Matsuri-san, it's fine to enjoy yourself, but you should take care not to get your objectives wrong. You know there's not the only point of the contest, don't you?
わかってるって。東坂より早く、東坂が心底を羨ましがるような関係にならないと、完全勝利とは言えないからね。
She sounds like Rukia from Bleach. She has the same kind of voice as her.
I know, I can't call it a complete victory unless I beat you with a relationship you would be really jealous of.
Wait, let me see. Fate. Ayako. Is it Ayaka or Ayako? Voice actors. Oh, she's also. Oh wait, no. In the. Where is it? I want like the original. Oh my gosh. I've met her English voice actor in IRL. I've met the English voice actor IRL. Yeah, she was in there. She's in Ace Attorney, Fate, Azure Lane. She was in World Trigger. She's in Working. She was in Eureka 7. She was in Freezing. More. She was in Darker Than Black. Okay, obviously she was in Fate Stay Night. Yeah, no one else that I really, really know. What, where, how? In anime convention. Because I'm friends with a lot of staff, so I was friends with a lot of people. So they would like talk to her a little bit after the signing. Nothing like big. Nothing big. Just like hi, hello kind of thing. Just in passing, you know. Yo, what's up, Blake? How you doing?
ま、私たちにとってはそれが一番厄介な問題なんだが、どんなにいい男だろうと好きになれなきゃ意味がない。
Just gonna chill here before the gym? Oh, yay! Well, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it.
Well, that's the biggest problem for us. No matter how good the guy is, there's no point if we can't bring ourselves to love him. Ayako sighs heavily. To my knowledge, Matsuri Ayako is said to hate men. Rumors are never to be trusted, however, as she suggested this match. Rather than hating men, I think she just didn't have a chance. But that aside.
ちょっと、私たちって何よ、私たちって。
What do you mean, us?
断っておきますけど、私はそっちと違って冷血感じゃありません。
But I'm not cold-hearted like you.
男の子を好きになるなんて問題でも何でもないわ。
I'd have no problem loving a guy.
ああ、それ嘘。もしくは気づいていないだけ。遠坂が男を気にかけるなんてことは絶対ないもの。
Oh, that's a lie. You're fooling yourself. There's no way you'd ever be concerned about a guy.
今まで数えきれないぐらい告白されたくせに、一つも色良い返事してないじゃない。少しでも興味があるなら付き合おうって思うでしょ。
Oh my gosh.
なのに断り続けるってことは、
Some big block of text just
あんたは男に
appeared.
興味がないってことよ。
You've never even given one good response to any of the confessions made to you. If you had even the slightest interest, you'd think you'd be going out with them. You'd think of going out with them. But you keep declining, so it must mean you're not interested in men.
発想が貧困ね。その場合、すでに好きな相手がいるから断ってるって話もありじゃない？
You're not thinking enough. Couldn't we say that I'm declining because I already have someone I like?
うわ、すっごい美談。いいね、そういうの。ロマンだな。
Wow, that's a good answer. I like it. It's romantic. Ayako not seriously, not making fun of me. Her sigh says, wouldn't it be nice if that was the case? Jeez. Ma, I really can't keep anything from her.
そうね。私もそう思う。
そうね. I think so too. Well, it's exactly as she says. I know myself how cold I am.
認めるわ。私、こと恋愛に関しては素人みたい。
I admit it, I know nothing when it comes to love and relationships.
そういうこと。
This bird is giving me anxiety, chat. It sounds like it's coming right behind me. It sounds like it's coming from right behind me. Every time it chirps, I get a freaking tingle in my spine.
Exactly. You're the one who said we're like...
で、もうじき7時か。
あ、
秘密の話はこの辺にしとこう。いつ人がやってくるかわからないし、朝になったら学生らしく振る舞わないとな。
Oh, it's almost 7. Let's leave the secret talk here. You never know when someone might walk in on us, and we should act like proper students.
まあ、
NTR bird? Yo, we need a bird VTuber. We need a proper straight... I mean, we do have in HoloLive, but I'm talking like in... Like, wait, I'm not about to sound really stupid. Am I? Yeah, we have... Prison Project has, like, no bird VTubers. I know HoloLive has, like, Mume. Like, I think Mume. But apart from Mume, what other bird VTubers are there? Like, Mavia doesn't count. She's a harpy. Like just straight up a bird. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, Mume is the only one I can think of. Kiara, she's a phoenix. She's a phoenix. I'm talking just like just a bird. Just a bird that you see. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I guess she's kind of, but like, you know what I mean? Louis? Louis? No, not a 3D model of a bird. Subaru, I mean, yeah, Subaru. I guess Subaru is a duck. Oh, yeah. Rene. From Hollow ID. Yeah. I forgot about her. But like, apart from HoloLive, are there any other birds? Is this a weird kink that I'm awakening to? Moving on. Well, I never knew you had social matters like that. It was worth getting up early just to hear that.
あんたほど筋金入ってないけどね。私の世間体なんて、遠坂凛に比べたら、灯籠の斧ってもんよ。あんたの猫っかぶりは、擬態っていうより、別人格のレベルよ。別人格。
Oh my gosh. Not so much as you. My social manners are nothing compared to yours. You hide yourself so much it almost seems like you're a different person. Aoki gives an exaggerated sigh. Both of the teas she made are now empty, and it's now my turn to make it. That's a great thing about green tea, chat. You can just keep drinking it. It'll make you really sick.
どうして部活に入らないのよ。 運動神経がないなんてされごとは聞かないからね。
So, why don't...
私は去年の体力測定でことごとくあんたに負けたのまだ恨んでるんだから。
Why did the music just get so obnoxiously loud?
So, why don't you join the club, Tosaka? I won't listen to any lies about not having any athletic ability. I'm still bitter that I lost to you in all aspects in last year's physical testing. Oh, but you beat me in lung capacity and also in weight. Mahou! I know, right? Aha! Alright, I'm 3 kilograms heavier than you. Hey. Being heavier isn't something to be happy about, you fox. I go slams on the table. Ah, she's great. Be careful, you might spill the tea, Mitsuri-san. You're the captain, so you should treat this place with care. Urusai. I'm your rival first, and captain of this place second. Naturally, if there's no members around, I'll go after you. Ayako looks at me with narrow eyes. This girl has her own sense of beauty, and she always says beautiful people have to do some kind of martial arts. Oh my gosh. She's a bold person experienced in most martial arts. She joined the archery club with no experience, and is now the captain, as if it were only natural. She's probably one of the top 3 people in the school you should never disobey regardless of gender. Ayako's sus. Potentially. Oh, is it a problem to claim that you're not the captain, even if there are no members around? Of course not. I'm the captain in name only. So all I can do is keep an eye on the problem members. There are people better than me, so it's not a very dignified captaincy. Really? But Fujimura Sensei says your skills are outstanding. Well, if she says so, that gives me some confidence. Yeah, if Fujimura Sensei says that, then I guess I could take being captain more seriously. That's right. Speaking of which... It's almost time for club members to arrive, right? I'll get going, but you stay and be good captain. What? You're not gonna stay and watch? I wouldn't understand. Watching from distance is fine, but outsiders shouldn't be in the range, should they? Just as I raise, someone enters the range. It's Best Girl! Chad, it's Best Girl! Good morning, Captain. Look, Chad, it's Best Girl! Alright, everybody, sniff, 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 sniff. Sniff, sniff, chat. We got... Oh, Mato, you're alone this morning. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. That's okay. If he doesn't want to come, there's no point forcing him to. Ayako addresses the club member who just entered. Well, I'll be going. See you later, Mitsuri-san. Oh, see you later, Mitsuri-san. Thank you for coming, Tosaka-senpai. Thanks, you too. You take care too, Sakura. Leave the range, trying not to interrupt them. Oh? I can finally voice act a boy, chat. Ah, Tosaka, good morning. I'm lucky to see you so early. Bad luck, I ran into someone I didn't want to see.
今日は早いのね。
Good morning, Mato-kun. You're early today.
当たり前だろ。首相なんだから。早めに来ない
You
と。
never played? Because I know she's... Oh, because she's
つかない
cute.
じゃないか。
Because she's cute and I'm wearing her on my head. All I know is that sad things happen to her, but her... I've also seen the first 2 episodes of the original 2006 anime. Look, yeah, I'm not even gonna deny that. Yeah, of course. As the captain, I have to come early as an example to others. This smiling guy is Mato Shinji of Class 2C. He's the vice captain of the Archie Club and owner of the hearts of half the girls in the school. Relatable. Kind of an idol. Good looking, good at grades, sociable, kind to girls. I'm not too well informed in such areas, so I've only heard this from my classmates.
そう。
Really?
ご機嫌なところ悪いんだけど、一文字抜けてるわ、マトウ君。
Really? I'm sorry to
大事
interrupt
な
your good
字だ
mood.
から忘れない方がいいと思うけど。
But you're missing a word, Mato-kun. It's an important word, so I don't think you should forget it.
Hmm?
Hmm? What do you
一
mean?
文字抜けてるって何がさ。
What do you mean missing a word?
幸福の福。字は違うけど響きは一緒でしょ、副首相さん。
You're missing the vice part.
別に首相
Vice
も副
captain.
首相も変わらないけど、変に意識するとこだわってるみたいに聞こえるでしょ。
Oh my gosh. She's amazing, chat. This is such a backhanded compliment.
You're missing the vice part, vice captain. You should watch out. It makes no difference whether you're the captain or vice captain. But if you put a lot of weight on it, people might think you're concerned about it, right?
そうだね。今後は気をつける。あり
Oh
が
my
とう。
gosh, she's
遠坂
amazing.
You're right. I'll be careful from now on. Thanks, Tosaka.
お礼を言われるようなことはしてないけど。
I've done...
まだ
She's like a
そう思っ
totally
たのな
different
ら
person, chat.
私には関係ない。
She's like a totally different person with other people. This is great.
I've done nothing to earn your thanks, but I guess it doesn't matter if you think otherwise. Bidding him goodbye, I leave the range.
ちょっと待てよ。見学に来たんだろ。なら見ていけばいいじゃないか。
Hold on.
遠坂なら大歓迎だよ。
You came to watch, right? And you should stay and watch. You're very welcome here.
遠慮するわ。練習の邪魔をしたくないもの。
I'd rather not. I don't want to interrupt the morning practice.
そんなの構わないよ。他の連中が気に障るんなら締め出すからさ。ちょっと寄っていけって。
Don't worry about that. If anyone's bothering you, I'll kick them out. So come in for a while.
だから邪魔をする気はないっ
I'm
て言って
saying
る
I
でし
don't
ょ。
want to be a bother.
それに私
Besides,
別
it's not like
に
I'm
柔道に
interested in
興味
archery.
知らないやつの試合を
I
見て
don't
も
like
嬉し
watching
く
people
な
I
いわ。
don't know practicing.
ん？なんだよ、遠坂。弓道に興味はなかったのか。
What? You don't have any interest in archery?
へえ。だっていうのに。
So that's why you were watching us after school. I don't really think the reason was, but he's undoubtedly making a big
なんだ。
misunderstanding.
知ってたの、マト。
Oh, so you knew Mato-kun?
ああ。よく
Oh my
目が合ったん
gosh.
だぜ。僕と遠坂。
Oh my
シャワーを終え
gosh.
てさ、斬新の時に限って、遠
Oh
坂
my
が
gosh.
僕を見ていたろ？
Yeah, after our eyes met many times, yours and mine. After I shot, you'd always be looking at me, right?
声を返したかったけど、一応決まりでね。
I wanted
車上では声を上げちゃいけないんだ。
I wanted to call out to you, but it's the rules, you know. We can't raise our voice in the range.
He has the same voice as Levi from Attack on Titan? That's so weird, chat. That's so weird.
As if happy about something, Shinji moves closer to me. His smiles carry a sense of
勘
superiority.
違いしてたよ。遠坂は弓が好きなんだと思ってたけど、弓道には興味がないんだろ？
I guess I misunderstood. I misunderstood.
遠坂は
I thought you
道
liked
場を見て
archery,
いたん
but
だ。
you actually have no interest in it, right? So, why were you watching the range? Oh, I see now. Yeah, the conversation could certainly have been taken that way.
離れてくれないかしら、マト君。私、あまり人に近寄られるのは好きじゃないし。
Can you move away, Mato-kun? I really don't like people coming so close to me.
ん？何？
あ
遠坂？
Tosaka? What?
あきれた。
Honestly, it
ここまで言って
seems
もわからん。
you still don't understand.
趣味じゃ
It's
な
not
い
my
けど
style,
仕
but
方
I'll put
ない
in
か。
terms that even you understand.
いい、マト
Palo-kun,
君。
I'm saying that I have even less
私は
interest
弓
in
道
you
に
than
興味が
archery.
ない以上に、
Frankly,
あなたに
I
興
never
味が
even
ない
knew
って
you were in the
言ってるのよ。
range, and I'm not about to start looking
実際、
out for you now
あなた
either.
が車上にいたなんて。
What? As if you angered out, he reaches out for me violently. I easily avoid and turn my back to him. Ha!
それじゃあね、マト君。自意識過剰なのも
Oh my
結構だけど
gosh.
ほどほどにしておいた方がいいわよ。
Goodbye, Mato-kun. It's good to have some ego, but you shouldn't let it grow too large.
大阪
Tosaka. He sounds like he wants to say more, but doesn't seem like he's gonna scream or come after me. Jeez, he really is all show. If he was just a little bit more mature, he wouldn't be so much trouble for the people around him. The Mao. From the back of the school where the archery range is based, I enter the school building. It's past 7, but I can't see anyone in the hallway. Oh, it's the teacher. I didn't know that she knew everyone. Because like I said, I only watched the first couple of episodes of the anime. So I've already met her. Yeah, I've literally only met her. I've read her, I met her, I've met Sakura, I've met the main character. But I didn't know that Tosaka knew everyone. Good morning, Fujimura sensei.
藤村先生。
Fujimura.
おはよう東坂さん。ちゃんと挨拶してくれて先生は嬉しいよ。
Yes, good morning, Tosaka-san. I'm so happy you greeted me properly. This strange woman seems to be crying of happiness. It's hard to believe, but this person is surpassing friendliness and cheerfulness as a teacher at this school.
先生、ちゃんと挨拶をする以外に
Sensei, is there a way to greet you improperly?
うん、あるわよ。
Of course. First years always greet me properly, but the older ones never greet me by my last name.
上級生になってくると私の名字
Shouldn't copy their
の挨拶
rudeness,
しない
okay? I don't really understand, but I won't be rude to you, Sensei.
よしよし。
Good girl. Oh, I wish everyone was as good as you, Tosaka-san.
だったらいいのにな。
Fujimura sensei waves goodbye and leaves. Fortunately, she isn't my homeroom teacher. Fujimura teaches English. She has such a kind face, but she's also a black belt in kendo. And I hear she was respected as the tiger of Fuyuki in her student days. Though that's a bit strange. Wouldn't a tiger normally be feared and not respected? Apparently, in a good mood, Fujimura sensei heads for the archery range. For some reason, she's in charge of the archery club and not the kendo club. These are the weird details. Weirdly specific details, chat. It's almost 7:30. I can see a few students doing club activities outside, but there's no sign of anyone in the school building. But still. Tosaka? Tosaka? I bump into someone who greets me rudely.
あら、生徒会長。こんな朝早くから校舎の見回り
Oh,
それとも各部室の手入れかしらどっちでもいいけど相変わらず豆ね、そういうとこ。
oh, Seto Kaicho. Are you patrolling the school building or this early in the morning? Or perhaps taking care of club rooms? Not that I care, but you're certainly diligent.
そういうお前こそ何を企んでいる
Huh?
部活動もしていないお前が
What are you
こんな
planning?
早くに何の用か
It's gotta be kind of nasally. How? What are you doing? What are you planning? What are you doing here? You're not in any clubs.
ただの気まぐれよ。竜斗くんちみたいに早起きじゃないもの、私。
I just felt like it. I don't get up early like your family does, Ryoto-kun. The student president makes an unhappy face. For some reason, I seem to be his enemy. I really don't know why. Perhaps it's just because I said skip the timetables. They're boring in a meeting planned for the field trip.
一つ聞いておくが
Let me ask you a
最
question,
近夜
Tosaka.
遅くまで校舎にいたことはあるか
Have you been staying at school until late at night recently?
ないわね。
No, you should know I always go straight home, Ryoto-kun.
当然だ
Of course, that's my job. So naturally, I know about everyone.
そう。なら私に聞くまでもないでしょ。なんだってそんなことを聞くか知らないけど。
See, so you don't even to ask, right? I don't know why you're asking, but isn't bad to force the student council jobs onto outsiders?
情報収集は一人でやりなさいよ。私みたいな部外者に頼らないで。
You should collect information on your own. Don't rely on outsiders like me. God, she's...
お前のどこが部外者だ
Idiot. 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 How are you an outsider? Don't think I don't know how you work your evil deeds in our treasurer. On our treasury, you fox.
人聞きが悪いわね。あれは三釣さんに頼まれて部費の割合を明らかにしただけでしょ。
Oh, you misunderstand. I was merely working on how much each club should receive because Mitsuri-san asked me to.
みんなの予算がどこに使われているか調べるなんて生徒として当然の行為だと思うけど。
I think it's only right for students to take an interest where their money's going.
なんと、うちの会計を1週間休ませた精神的ダメージが当然の行為なのか。
How can
とんでもない倫理観をお持ちのようだな。
How can damaging our treasurer's physique enough to keep him off school for a week be only right for any student? As always, I'm amazed by your way of thinking.
あなたもね、部下の手綱ぐらいちゃんと握ってなさい。
Same to you. Just keep watching those under you.
文化系ばかりひいきするのはフェア
It's
じゃな
not
い
fair
わ。
to favor the non-sporting clubs.
分かっている。
I know that. That's why I intend to deal with the matter myself. Oh, it's boy! It's the boy! It's the boy! Issei. The repairs are done. And then, a guy appears who I didn't expect to find here.
悪い。頼んだのはこっちなのに、エミヤに任せきりにしてしまった。
I'm sorry, Emiya.
許せ。
I'm the one who asked for the help, but it seems like you're doing all the work. Forgive me.
そんなこと気にするな。で、次はどこだよ。あんまり時間ないぞ。
Don't worry about it. So where's next? There's not much time left.
ああ、次は昇格室だ。前から調子が悪かったそうなんだが、この度ついに天寿を全うされた。
Yeah, the AV room's next. It seems it's been working badly for a while, but it finally died.
天寿全うしてたら直せないだろ。
It can't be fixed if it's dead. It would just be quicker to buy a new
そう
one.
なんだが、
True, but it would help if you could take a look. It might be dead to my eyes, but
俺から見
only
れば臨場
fakey,
だ。お前から見れば軽
but
量かもしれ
only
ん。
faking it to yours.
そうか。
I see.
なら試そう。
Well, let's take a look. Student president leaves with a male student. My thoughts have stopped at this sudden event. The guy with the wrench and spanners in his hand turns back as if remembering something.
朝早いんだな、遠坂。
You're up early, Tosaka. Oh, that he leaves. Was that supposed to be a greeting? A student who the president called Emiya leaves quickly. Emiya, that would be Emiya Shiro. From class
それはいい
2C.
んだけどさ。
That's fine, but how can I put it? I just think it's hard to tell whether a guy who looks at home holding a wrench is useful or scary. Wait, what? I'm kind of invested, Chad. I feel like I'm watching an anime. It's 7:30 in the morning. There's no one in class 2A. Oh. Well, I guess I'll study ahead. I sit at my desk and work a few more maths problems. There's 30 minutes in the homeroom. I guess I'll just be bored until my classmates arrive. Well, it did turn into an anime. God damn it. God damn it. I'm surprised though. It starts from a completely different point. Like the anime starts with Emiya. Like the one that I watched anyway. It started with Emiya and Sakura and Fuji, what's her name? The teacher. So I'm pleasantly surprised. Good morning, CJ. How are you doing? How are you doing, CJ? Fourth period ends and the noisy lunch break begins. Our school has a cafeteria, but half of the students stay in the classroom. And a mobile game franchise that kickstarted. Wait, was FGO the original? Was FGO the original? Actually, most of the ones who stay are girls. The cafeteria food is roughly made, so girls tend to dislike it as a result.
遠坂さん、よかったらお昼ご飯一緒に食べませんか？
Whatever. Tosaka-san, would you like to have lunch with us? Girls end up eating lunch together
あ
like
りが
this.
とう、三枝さん。
Thank you,
けどご
Saikusa-san.
めんなさい。私、今日は学食なんです。今朝は寝過ごしてしまって、お弁当を作る余裕がなかったものですから。
Thank you, Saigusa-san. But I'm afraid I'm eating in the cafeteria today. I slept in this morning and didn't have time to make lunch. It's coming a bit, like I said. What do you keep missing? This part's the prequel. Wait, oh, yeah, it's coming in a bit. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I will have everything. I will have it. I will have it. I will have my sensor ready, chat. Okay, I just woke. I just read CJ's. I just voice acted CJ's message. Lamau. Fate Stay Night was the first, then FZ, then FGO was a combination of everything, like parallel universe kind of stuff. Ah, naruhodo. No, Alcor was talking about the game. Alcor was talking that FGO was one of the most popular early gacha games.
I see. I'm sorry to invite you without realizing that. I guess I'm being a bother.
Saogusa-san looks downcast as if apologizing. She's one of the calmest in the class and in a class full of calm students, and a kind person who cares about me for some reason. I don't think so. It just happened that way today. So don't worry about it. Please ask me again tomorrow. I smile at her from the bottom of my heart. Oh, yeah. I guess even you sleep in from time to time. Oh, did she think we were lying? Oh, that's so sad. My smile must have relaxed her as she returns it with her own. Her smile's cute. Saigusa Yukika-san isn't the most beautiful person, but her smile warms the heart of everyone around her. Aww. Well, thanks for the head redeem. Oh, you can sort of see. Oh, yabe, that hand. That hand looks sus, chat. That hand looks sus. Okay, wait, no headpad redeem. That hand is very badly placed. That is a very badly placed hand. That is a very badly placed hand, chat. That's an incredibly badly placed hand. That's a yabe. Heading out. No worries, CJ. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the stretch and the hydrate. Yeah, that's a yeah. We're putting that hand away. You guys can just about see it. All right. Yeah, that's right. I try to let it show, but I actually sleep in quite often. I'm not in any clubs because I can't get up in the morning. Hashtag revoke. No, Ariel! Yabe! Saigusa's expression reveals her surprise. Her presence really relaxes me. But I can't just have fun talking. If I keep talking to people like this, I'm bound to reveal my true self. It's a very badly placed Sakura in my opinion. Extra yabe. Look, I like me a nice moist hat. You know what I mean? Okay, if you like this and you like Kamen Rider Gaim. Oh, really? That's really cool. Well, I mean, the main reason I'm playing this is because it's a hentai game. I mean, it's good content. Yeah, that's why. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. It still doesn't feel like it's my birthday because I haven't gone to sleep yet. Well, I'm off to the cafeteria. Enjoy your lunch, Saigusa-san. Yeah, you too, Tosaka-san. We exchange a warm goodbye as she returns to her group of girls. It seems she's eating with Makidera-san and Himuru-san. Oh yeah, Saigusa-san is the manager of the track team. Makidera and Himuro-san are the track team's hopefuls. Makidera is a friend I sometimes go window shopping with, but I don't know Himuro-san that well. Oh, you were... Oh, you were rejected, Yukichi? Oh, you were rejected, Yukichi? Didn't I tell you Tosaka wouldn't bring lunch? If you want to eat with her, you'll have to make her lunch too.
私たちも食堂に移動すればいいだけの話では。
Maki, can't we just go to the cafeteria too then?
ダメダメ、食堂は狭いんだから。弁当組が座れるスペースなんてねっての。それに遠坂と同席してみなさい。男どもの視線がうざいのなんの。
No way, there isn't enough room in that. No way, there isn't enough room in that place for people who bring their own lunches. And even if we did sit with Tosaka, the men's glares would be annoying as hell.
前の休みだってさ。
Like last vacation.
遊びに行ったのにあいつだけ得しちゃってさ。やだよね。
The Mahou.
鼻にかけた優等生は。
Like last vacations, we went to hang out together, but she's the only one who got any attention. Do you know? Don't you just hate people who have to show off their beauty like that? Makidera speaks without thinking as the girls surround Saigusa-san's desk. In contrast, her nasty mouth, she's a Japanese beauty who looks wonderful in a kimono. I think Tosaka-san can hear you. In contrast, Makidera's loudness, Himuro is the cool, steady type. Yabe. Tosaka heard that. She's really glaring at me. I don't think she's glaring at you, really. She is. She's scariest when she's smiling. Come on, take it easy, Tosaka. It's us we're talking about. I brought you taiyaki, remember? She waves her chopsticks, puffing out her cheeks. The knowledge that this girl's hobby is collecting wind chimes just shows that this world is far too complex. Where are we getting these random ass facts, chat? Alright, I now know that she collects wind chimes, I guess. Anyways, it's not good for Saigo-san to keep watching this. Bro, who's on your head? This is Sakura. She's best girl from the Fate series. Would you like to sniff? Would you like a sniff? Here, you get like 5 seconds to sniff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, sniffing time's over. She's panicking, seeing Makidera continuously talking bad about me. Happy birthday, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Like I said, it still doesn't really feel like my birthday, seeing as I haven't slept yet. How long have we been streaming this? We've been streaming this for about an hour and 47 minutes. We'll go for about an hour more, I'd say. I still haven't figured out how to save this game, though. That's my problem. I have no idea how to save. Don't worry, Saigusa-san. I'm Makidera-san. I'm the one who paid. Don't worry, Saigusa-san. I'm Makidera-san. I'm the one who paid. And it was crepes, not taiyaki. Just fix that habit of yours of changing the facts you remember. Or I might have to reconsider things next time, okay? Right click to bring up. Oh, thank you. This is weird. Chat, I'm not doing this. It's moving my mouse. Like this is how you know it's an old game. It's moving my mouse by itself. That's horrifying. And it's so smooth as well. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Fix that habit of yours, changing facts you remember. Or I might have to consider things next time, okay? What's this game? This is the original Fate Stay game. The game that all of the anime were based on. I've never really experienced the Fate, I've never experienced Fate, at all. At all. Oh, I'm getting birthday wishes already. Oh, but yeah. What was it? It's the anime. It's the game that all of the anime were based on, and I haven't experienced any of them. I watched a few episodes of the original anime. Played a little bit of. What was the other one? FGO, but that's about it. So I'm basically going to this blind. That smile's really scary. Makidera hides behind the lid of her lunchbox. Saying goodbye to the 3 of them, I leave the classroom. I shut the door behind me. And then... Man, come on! There's no big difference between crepes and taiyaki. They're both just sweets wrapped up. Makidera words are ones no girl should ever speak. Man, come on! There's no big difference between crepes and taiyaki. They're both just sweets wrapped up.
Doki Doki. Yo, this is like OG Doki Doki if Doki Doki was a hentai game. We're still in the prologue, by the way, chat.
Taiyaki and crepes are the same. Is she really a girl? Are all sweets the same to her? Perhaps she's just very convenient, has very convenient taste buds that can't tell a 500 yen crepe from an 80 yen taiyaki. But I could have saved hey, blaze it, bro. I could have saved 420 yen if I just bought you taiyaki to begin with. Lamau. Why am I getting mad about this? I guess I'm just tired from last night. The cafeteria would be so much effort, so I'll just get a drink and some bread and eat on the roof. I buy lunch there for the empty rooftop. It's a convenient location, as no student would come near in the wintertime. It's too cold to eat, but it's a small price to pay for being able to eat without worrying about other people. Man, introverts are weird. Well, lunch comes first. I start on my tomato sandwich and hot lemon drink. It's simple lunch, but the taste is much improved in this peace and quiet. I finish my sandwich and my hot lemon drink. So this is like hot lemon tea, chat? Is that what that is? I'm a bit tired. It's a difficult balance being a good student while trying not to be social. Doki Doki Literature Scrum is a very different game. Naruhodo. Yo, what's up, Zatham? How are you doing? The YouTube allow. Oh, I've got a censor, see? I can censor it whenever it gets bad. I can summon cow at will. It's difficult to balance being a good student while trying not to be social. It's my vanity, no, my conviction. I must be number one, both academically and physically. If I am to be a student, I want to be the best. And it's unthinkable for me to dishonor the Tosaka name. So that's why I'm the perfect student, flawless in all aspects. But at the same time, I also have a dangerous job as a Magus nuts. I shouldn't associate with normal people. Normally, any Magus nuts whose identity is discovered has no choice but to eliminate the witness. I don't want to do that. So inevitably, my social life has become a shallow one. I only hang out with Makidera on weekends, and I try to refuse invitations from friendly people like Saigusa-san. Even though I'm the best honor student at the school, I live trying not to become too important to anyone. Though sometimes when I'm tired like this, it makes me think that this life is rather boring. Oh, is it time already? I finished my hot lemon drink and stand up. I should stop drowning in sentimentality and go back to being the usual Tosaka Rin once I go down the stairs.
Oh? Man, that teacher's kind of creepy. Homeroom is at an end. Those of you on day duty, finish the daily report and check the logs. Those of you without club activities are to go home quickly. Class 2A's homeroom teacher exits after repeating his usual line. As far as I know, his line hasn't changed all year. Tosaka, you're going home already? Yeah, there was an event with Mato-kun this morning, so I'm heading home before it becomes a bother. I thought Mato-kun was in a bad mood all morning, so I thought you must have given him a hard time. I see. Did I cause you any trouble, Matsuri-san? Not at all. It's normal for Mato to torment the younger students, and I think the kind of thing will be a good mental training for him. I see, that's good. Well, I'll make up for it some other time. Alright, but don't be put off and come by again. I head straight home. It's not like I have any business with the archery club or student council, but I have enough free time for these past few days. Once I leave the school, Tosaka Rin is no longer a student. The rest of the day is not for myself as a student. Instead, I must become a Magus D's Nuts of the Tosaka family. Yeah, we're playing the visual novel. We're playing the Fate visual novel. Back at my house, I'm greeted by a blinking light on my answering machine. It's unusual for me to get any messages. It was just as I thought. It's you, Kirai. I already know what he's going to say, but he'll be scary later if I don't listen. Just gripping your hands tight. Oh, yabe.
When I press the play button, I hear a familiar voice. It's me. I'm sure you know, but tomorrow is the deadline, Rin. It's a problem for me if you take it easy. There are only 2 remaining suits. Yes, Spank is the honorary spoiler bonker. Spank is our honorary spoiler bonker in the chat. Ensures all masters are arranged quickly. This priest shows no mercy as he gets right to the point. If you wish to abandon your right to become a master, contact me today. It takes some time to dispatch a substitute Magus' nuts. Liar, someone like you would be able to arrange a substitute in no time. You already show signs of the command spell. Quickly summon your servant and open the command spell. Unless, of course, you're not planning to take part in the Holy Grail War. If you value your life, you should run to the church quickly. Oh my gosh, Spank is the spoiler spanker! That's amazing! Spank is the honorary spoiler spanker. I love it. The message ends there. His words are concise. He's telling me that if I'm to fight, I should get ready by today. And if I'm not going to fight, I'm an eyesore and should just retire quickly. You don't have to tell me that. Well, it can't be helped. Today is as late as the deadline can be extended. Fortunately, I was able to decode Father's will last night. My preparations are ready. All that remains is, yes, obtaining the qualification to enter this fight. The Holy Grail War. A fight to the death for the one and only Holy Grail. A ritual of the Holy Grail passed down hundreds of years, huh? The Magi who participated in the Holy Grail War were called Masters. It's not so much rank. Rather, it indicates one who is in control. The requirements to enter a Holy Grail War is to summon a familiar called a servant and to form a contract with them. Oh, speaking of mods, I need to find... Where's Rico? I need to mod Rico. Where's Rico? I need to scroll... Oh, yeah. There's also Coolnef. Right. Mod Coolnef. Mod Rico. There we go. Boom. Okay. Could I sus? I mean, yeah, you got that right. No matter how great a Majesty's nuts a person is, one is not considered a master until he has a servant under him. Servants are beings very different from royal familiars. The methods of summoning and controlling them are different as well. A Majesty's nuts planning to enter the Holy Grail War would usually prepare a catalyst to summon a servant, but really, I wish Father could have left me something with a connection to Saber. I don't have anything with any connection. I can summon a servant. If I wanted to, I could summon one right now and form a contract with it. But the town's sacred ground under our jurisdiction. And as the daughter of the Tosaka family, which has protected this town for many generations, I will not lose to Magi from elsewhere. That said, I guess you can't go to the sea without a compass. Or perhaps I should say things are completely unplanned. Servants are attracted to symbols. And if you want to summon a strong servant, you need something that has a connection with that servant. In other words, a sword, armor, talisman, bone of that servant, or something like that. Something valuable beyond belief. I was hoping there'd be something like that in Father's will. But no, this is a strange trump card too, but still. The pendant I found last night in the basement is one of the best artifacts in its class. It's great in its own way. It's great, but it won't help me summon a servant. It's fine. Oh, I see. Oh, that's good at least, right? That means he's kind of a good guy. At least he's doing some, like, good things, right? After all, there can't exist many masters capable of handling Saber other than myself. Alright, I decided. I don't want to make Kedai complain anymore and postpone any longer. It's not like me to wait last second. It'll come down to just trying it. I'll face summoning tonight with full power and obtain Saber by force. Oh, what's stuck on my head? Oh, that's Sakura. She's my hat. Late that night. The clock is about to strike 2. This is the best time frame for my magical energy. The peak of my magical energy is exactly at 2 in the morning. Since it'll be my first and last chance, I can't afford any mistakes. Withdrawal within elimination. Withdrawal within elimination. Engrave 4 areas and surround with a summoning circle. Right. I engrave a circle onto the floor of the basement. You don't need a large-scale summoning circle to summon a servant. Servants are called forth by the Holy Grail, as the master's priority is to keep the servant in this world and supply them with enough magical energy to substinate. The Holy Grail takes care of the summoning. Oh? Oh? Bear and silver and iron, sewn for the foundation and the Grand Duke of Contracts. My great master Shivaniorg, for the ancestor. A wall for the descending winds. 4 gates shall close and come out of the crown. Let the 3-forked road to the kingdom cycle. Still, I continue with the greatest concentration. I draw the magic circle, normally written in blood, with my melted jewels. Using half the jewels I saved up, so I can't fail for financial reasons too. Oh, because they can substitute their blood for jewels, can't they? Enclose, 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 enclose. 5 times for each repetition. Just destroy the enclosed time. It's almost 2 in the morning. Complete the magic circle passed down through the Tosaka family. I face it with all my power. I'm fine. I flip the formless switch inside me. I feel a sensation as if the contents of my body are being exchanged. My usual nerves invert into circuits transmitting magical energy. From this point, I, Tosaka Rin, am not human. Yo, remember, Lee, no discrimination in chat. Discrimination in my chat is not tolerated at all. I will ban next time with no warning. From this point, Tosaka Rin is not human. I shall become a part of a tool. I shall become a part of the tool to attain mystic power. Has techniques for cramming magic and jewels, hence she used the very best ones for the ritual. So failing the summon means she would need wasted a good amount of cash. Yeah, so I assume that there is a lot of magic goes into it. And so if like they can put their magic, I wonder how she melted the jewels. That's what I want to know. How does one melt jewels? Isn't that like literally like, don't you need like insane temperatures? Or maybe she just used magic. You know, when in doubt, magic. From this point, I, Tosaka Rin, I'm not human. Tosaka Rin is not human. I shall become part of a tool to attain mystic power. I'm melting from my fingertips. No, I'm being filled from my fingertips, Ada. The mana I'm taking in is so concentrated that my original senses of my body are being reprinted. So being filled is the same as being destroyed. The power that fills me is pure magical energy from the air. It's absorbed in my body, which has become a circuit, and transformed into a different form of magical energy. Remember, chat, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be Yo, Isaac Newton was a magus? These nuts? Damn! The body of a magus is nothing more than a circuit to connect the spiritual and the real. We call the result of this the many mystic occurrences. It must be real magic. So what you're trying to tell me... So what you're trying to tell me is... So what you're trying to tell me is alchemy, the science of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter. However, it is not an all-powerful art. It is impossible to create something out of nothing. If one wishes to obtain something of equal value must be given. That is the law of equivalent exchange, the basis of all alchemy. In accordance to this law, there is a taboo amongst alchemists. Human transmutation is strictly forbidden, for what could equal the value of a human soul? My brother and I... 3 tacos and a string. Oh god. Fullmetal Alchemist was a great anime. I will say it was a great anime.
Oh, let's go. Is it the Elric family?
We call the results of this the many mystic occurrences. It has made real magic.
Yo, yeah, could you take carbon and could you take normal meat and transmute it into cooked meat? I mean, in theory you could, right? Because that's the only thing you add to the meat is like carbon from cooking, and it's a very small amount as well. Apart from that, it's just reconstructed, isn't it? I could be wrong. I'm not a chef. Uncle Roger, help me.
My body is burning hot. The illusion of myself growing horns. The illusion of wings growing out of my back. The illusions of scales forming on my hands. A sensation of being in water. I start to sweat. Stab, stab. Swords are driven in my body. The pain caused by my human body rejecting itself as a magic circuit. No matter how great a magus these nuts are, a human is a human. This pain will result as long as people use magic in a human body. But I do not loosen my circulation. At the end of this pain, on the verge of elimination, lies the place of connection.
Oh, it's affecting a human, not material? I'm not sure. Oh, you're right. You're right.
A pain running through my left arm. The magic crest starts up on its own to help me. As a result, violates my nerves even more.
Oh my god.
The harvested mana in my blood. If that is burning iron, then magic crest itself is like a nerve made of thorns.
Yo, that sounds like Kawa's fibromyalgia. Kawa, are you a magus? If Kawa's still in the chat, Kawa, are you a magus? Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like your fibromyalgia. I think Kawa, I think it's confirmed. I think you're just a magus. These nuts.
The magic crest itself is like a nerve made of thorns. It runs through my body like a centipede with fangs. I lose myself within that pain, and at the same time, I feel like I've reached my goal.
Does an avid slap of meat count as a sense of violating a human being? Oh, yo, man.
My overly sensitive hearing keeps recognizing the sound of a clock in the living room. 10 more seconds until 2 in the morning. The power in me is perfect and flawless. I announce, let's start. I take the mana I've absorbed and turn it into fixed magical energy. And now, I have to only empty out the mana within me to move the engine called the summoning circle. I announce, my body shall be under my command. My face shall be determined by thy sword. Thy body shall be. Follow the call of the Holy Grail. If thou wouldst obey this mind and this reason, then answer my call.
Oh, here we go. We're doing it, chat. We're summoning our boy.
My vision closes. The fifth element is said to be unperceivable by human eyes as before me. So in fear of being broken by it, vision shuts itself down. Make an oath here. I am the one who shall become the virtue of all afterworld. I am the one who shall lay out the evil of all afterworld. Thou art 7 heavens clad in the 3 great worlds. Emerge from the ring of control. Guardian of balance. Guardian of balance.
Wait, who's Christopher Waltz?
Perfect. It's so perfect. I can feel like I'm tugging on a whale with a fishing rod. Perfect. I've drawn the strongest card for sure. Jeez, I can't wait for my vision to return. My vision should recover in a matter of seconds. There'll be 7 servant right in front of me.
Oh?
Nothing.
Hi?
Huh? Nothing is nothing. There is no change. I've raged out that much ether and nothing is formed.
They don't summon in bikini armor? Ah, okay, naruhodo. Naruhodo. Christopher Waltz, let me see. Let me Google this Christopher Waltz. He's apparently stealing my voice. It's taken me years to hone this voice chat. Absolute decades. Who are they known for? Oh. Oh. Oh, I've seen none of these movies except for The Legend of Tarzan.
And on top of that, I hear an explosion from the living room. Why? I keep running without thinking. I run up the basement stairs into a living room. The door's broken. The living room's crooked. There's no point turning the handle. The door doesn't open even as I push and pull it. Jeez, you're in my way! With a crash, I kick down the door to the living room. And in an instant, I understand everything.
Oh, look, it's our boy!
The living room is a big mess. I feel it's full of rubble that must have fallen from the ceiling. There's one man sitting on it crookedly. Without a doubt, that is the cause of this mess. But there's one thing more important than that. The wall clock is still ticking away, having escaped the destruction. That reminds me. Yes, that's right. Come to think of it, every clock in my house was an hour early for some reason. In other words, it's 1 in the morning right now. There's actually 1 more hour until my magic energy is at its peak. I did it again. I can do most things just like everyone else, but I have one hereditary curse. That is to make the biggest mistake at most important times. Well, what's done is done. I should reflect on my actions. I'm mad at my own stupidity. Still irritated, I glare at the man sitting there like he's important. So, what are you?
Tarantino movies he's in? Tarantino is that director guy. Yeah, unfortunately I only watch anime. But I will consider it.
So, who are you? Those are your first words? I guess I've been...
Oh, he's got a deep voice. Those are your first words? I guess I've been called to a terrible master.
The man in red gives an exaggerated shrug.
Maybe I'm the most unlucky of all, he adds.
I do declare this guy has a twisted personality. But this would be the servant. Since they call it a familiar, I thought it was something shapeless. But this is human-like. No, that's wrong. Just standing here, I could tell that this thing has outrageous amounts of magical energy. Don't be fooled by the experience. It is certainly an existence far beyond human. A ghost that has reached the level of spirit as human. I can't be overwhelmed forever. This thing is mine. So I'll have to change my thinking from now on. Just to check, but you are my servant, right?
That's what I'd like to ask. You are my master. Are you my master? This is the first time I've been summoned so roughly. So to be honest, I still can't grasp the situation. Lancer is best girl. Are we gonna fight whoever is Fate best girl? What is that thumbnail? What is your hat? You like my hat, Moody? You like my hat? Yo, chat, can we get shoutouts for Faye and Moody in chat? You like my hat? It's very moist. How are you guys doing? Oh wait, chat. We gotta make sure. I forgot. Oh crap. I skipped ahead. Wait, we need to go to the eatable chart. We need to put people on the eatable chart, chat. Oh crap.
This is the first time... Wait, what?
This is the first time for me as well. I'll have to refuse that kind of question. But I see. When I was summoned, you were not in front of me. Explain to me what's going on. Sakura is best girl. Yeah, 100%. Do we have the Fae? Do we have the Fae? Do we have a Fae command yet? If not, I will put it on. But you guys like my hat? Would you guys like to sniff? Chat, can we get sniffs in the chat? Can we get some sniff in the chat? Oh yeah, let's get Adiel command as well. We're getting everybody's. I have never played Fate. I have watched only a few episodes of the original. I'm going this blind, chat. All I know is that Sakura is sad grill. Add command exclamation mark Faye. Let's see. Clowns. No, I haven't. I've been trying, but I was decided, hey, look, I'm just gonna play the game. It'll be fine. Check. Hey. So, hear me out. Clown. Okay, wait. I also need to put. Also need to get a picture of Rico. I could have sworn I had. I could have sworn I had your channel already. Let me put your channel up here. Okay. There we go. We now have a fake man as well, chat. I'm really happy you're playing this. It's really good and long. That's what she said. But no, thank you. Actually, Emily is one of the big reasons I also consider this. Because Emily's a big Fate fan. Big Fate fan. Oh yeah, speaking of which. Speaking of which, chat, we need to take a quick break to put everybody on the chart. Oh, Emily and Faye are already on the chart. When did that happen? All right, I'm gonna need to I need to get who else needs? I need to find Ariel. I'm pretty sure I have an Ariel picture somewhere in my downloads folder. Ariel. Where is Ariel? Where's I definitely have a picture of Ariel somewhere, chat. I'm gonna scroll down. Probably on my I uploaded it to Canva. So that means I don't have on my computer. Let's see if I go down far enough. Will I find Ariel? Nope, I'm gonna have to check our DMs. Let me see. Noriboshi. Yeah, actually, Ariel, can you DM me a PNG so I can add you to the eatable chart? Why am I getting eated? Oh yeah, this is just the how eatable am I? Like, I'd say Ariel, you'd probably be like somewhere like here. You'd be eatable, but you'd be like tall eatable. You know what I mean? How eatable is Sakura? Oh, I haven't met Sakura enough yet. I haven't had the pleasure. I haven't had the pleasure. Okay, I'm using this one just because it's hilariously sus. All right, there we go. Gonna add Ariel's face in here. There's Ariel, and I'm gonna put Ariel like here. You're all like the three of you are very close on the eatable chart. As you guys can see, I've got a big Ariel. All right. That's about as good as we're getting. All right, let's get back to the game, chat. Let's get back to the game. I've left you guys. We've diverted. Haven't met the girl. She's just a skirt. Yeah, exactly. Hey, look. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? Like it is what it is. All right. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Oh, there's no Sadako. Sadako needs to send me a PNG. I mean, look. I mean, I'm not gonna deny it. I'm not gonna deny it. I'm just don't worry about it. I see, but I was summoned and you're not in front of me. Explain to me what's going on. Really? Don't joke around and tell me you're a newborn chick who can only determine your master when you open your eyes? Yeah, you guys are all my little eatable friends. The unknown servant frowns. It's a rather vague response, and I cannot tell if he's angry at my complaint or impressed at how correct I am. Right-click history. Naruhodo. Thank you. Until we clarify this, I have no obligations to answer any other questions. That's what you have to say after failing your summoning? In that case, I think there are other things you should say. There's nothing else. We have to clearly determine who's the master first. The servant raises his brow. Perhaps it was an imperfect summoning. This guy isn't even trying to hide his dissatisfaction with me. So we have to define who's the master? Huh? Your actions are full of mistakes, but it seems your mouth is rather better. I know what that means. Don't know what that means, chat. Don't know what that means, though. But yeah, chat, this game has been really fun. I'm still in the prologue, as you guys can tell. And I have, like, see, I've got my sensor bar ready. Like, literally on hand. With 4 a.m. internet sleuthing. Yeah, it's currently 8 a.m. So I am I am a step beyond 4 a.m. internet sleuthing. I'm big into the degen hours. Probably pretty lengthy, lol. Really? Goddamn. How far into it am I? But it seems your mouth is rather better.
確かにその意見には賛成だ。どちらが強者で、どちらが弱者なのか、明確にしておかなければ、お互いやりづらかろう。
But yes, I clearly agree with that option. Unless we make it clear who's the stronger and who's the weaker, it'll be hard to handle each other. The servant looks at me meaningfully as he lays on the rubble.
どちらが弱者かですって。
Who's the weaker?
ああ、私も
Yeah.
サーバントだ。
I'm the servant.
呼ばれたからには、
So I'll accept this master-servant relationship.
だが、それはあくまで契約上の話だろう。
But that's only according to the contract, right?
どちらがより優れたものか、共に戦うにふさわしい相手かを測るのは別になる。
Who's superior? And if the other is worthy to fight alongside with, that's a different story.
さて、その件でいくと、君は私のマスターにふさわしい魔術師なのかな？
Well,
お嬢さん。
well, are you Magus worthy to be my? Are you Magus these nuts worthy to be my master, young lady? Wait, I butchered that line. What? Well, are you Magus these nuts worthy to be my master, young lady? The servant grins. He smashes my house, and that attitude like he's king makes me angry enough. But now he asks me if I'm worthy to be his
あ
master.
なたの意見なんて聞いてないわ。
I'm not asking for your opinions.
私が聞いてい
All
る
I'm
のは
asking is if you are my servant or no. I glare at him. I will not lose to someone who looks down on me this frankly.
おう、なるほどなるほど。そんな当たり前のことは
なるほど
答えるまで
なるほど。
もないと。
I see, I
実に
see.
勇ましい。
So you're saying with such an
気概
obvious...
だけなら立派なマスターだが。
So you're saying such an obvious question isn't even worth answering? How courageous your spirit is. That of a splendid master, but...
だから順番を間違えるなっていうの。
I said, don't get the order
一番
wrong.
初めに確認するのは召喚者の務めよ。
It is the duty of the summoner to confirm first. Now
あ
answer
な
me.
たは私のサー
You
バント
are
なの
my
ね。
servant, right? I step forward, ready to attack depending on his answer.
強情なお嬢さんだ。
You are a
これでは
stubborn
話
young
が進ま
lady,
んな。
but you're not getting anywhere. But we're not getting anywhere this
仕
way.
方あるまい。
I guess it can't be helped.
仮に私が君のサーバントだとしよう。で、その場合、君が私のマスターなのか？
Let's just say I am your servant, and in that case, you would be my master. Just hypothetically. Yo, did he just hit her with a... It's not like I want you to be my master or anything. Baka. Interesting add-on? Wait, what's the add-on? Oh, don't worry about this. My hat. I know their the JP voice acting is so nice. I'm so immersed. I'm so happy. It's important to the story. Naruhodo. You get the title and start from where the anime did when you finish the prequel. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. All right.
当たり前じゃない。
Of
あ
course.
なたが私に呼ばれたサ
okay,
ー
wait.
バントなら、
I
あ
need
な
to
た
sit
の
up.
マスターは私以外に誰がいるっていうのよ。
Of course. If you are my servant, summoned by me, then who else would be your master? I somehow cool my boiling head and glare at this rude guy.
おう、そうか。まあ仮の話なんだが、
Well,
とりあえずそうだとしよ
I see. Well, I suppose that's true.
う。それで、君が私のマスターである証はどこにある？
Then where's the proof that you're my master? The servant talks nonsense, grinning. He must think I'll panic about the proof of master thing.
ここよ。あ
Here,
なたの
the
マスタ
proof
ー
that
であ
I'm
る
your
証ってこ
here.
れで
This
し
is
ょ？
proof that I'm your master, right? I show him the command spell on the back of my hand. I don't think I don't know anything. My father talked a lot about masters, so I do know about the command spell.
納得いった？
Are you satisfied?
これ
Are
で
you
もまだ
satisfied?
文句を言うの？
Are you still gonna complain? I thrust before him. Wait, what? She just starts like air thrusting? Yabe. The proof that I'm the master. Fate is like everyone's hot. Oh, so what you're saying is Fate is like me, every time I walk into one of those really cool... Do you know when you go into the store? It was one of my favorite places. One of my favorite places of all time, chat, is in IKEA. Some stores have like this setup, like this area that's just all mirrors. And you can just stare at yourself for hours from every single angle. And I remember just standing in there. It was like a couple of years back before Corona hit. And I just stand in there and I just feel so happy. I was just so happy. I was just like, man, I actually look good from every single angle right now. And it brought such a smile to my face, chat. It brought such a smile to my face. So that's what I'm picturing. So now, that's what I'm gonna picture. I'm gonna picture Fate as. It's my favorite pastime. Gotta build those in the amusement park. Wait, isn't that a different kind of Hall of Mirrors? Isn't that a different kind of Hall of Mirrors, Fate? Are the amusement parks slightly different? Man, are you serious, young lady? Are you serious, young lady? His face clouds with discontent. What do you mean, am I serious? I mean, that way of thinking. So you're a master if you have a command spell? A command spell is only a tool that governs the servant. Jeez, you act like a master just because of that. What I want to see is, are you worthy of me to pledge my loyalty to? That's true, but you don't think of the command spell about the proof of one's master. So what? I'm not fit to be a master then? How do y'all have this confidence? The trick is to just keep doing it. You don't need to believe it at the start, but given like give it a couple of months, and like it'll be second nature outsider. Here's the thing. Here's some dating advice, general dating advice, chat, or just general charisma advice. Very few people, in fact, no one can appreciate your beauty more than yourself. It's a cap. It is like your max HP. Like you cannot heal past your max HP. And how you up your max HP is through conditioning. And you condition yourself by getting used to the fact that you're probably one of the hottest people that people will ever interact with and know. Right? And the more you do it, the more your max HP increases. And the more people can appreciate your beauty. Like, I didn't change how I looked that much from high school. But going to college, I was like one of the more popular guys on campus. And the only thing that changed about my looks was how I viewed myself. And the confidence that came with it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. There's no option. There is no other option. I cannot think of myself as anything but hot as fuck. If that makes sense. Is that the narcissism talking? Maybe. Slightly. Don't worry about it. I'm humble, I swear. Look, I sent this message. Okay, this is what I sent a message to one of my friends. I sent this message to one of my friends, and it was the most humble, narcissistic thing I've ever said. Like, let me see if I can find it. It was beauty. It was actual. This will bring a tear to the eye of every fellow narc in the chat. Right? Here it is. They said, Fray Sensei, how do I stop comparing every man to the unachievable high status of my husbando? To which I responded, Lamau, easy, don't stop. And she's like, that's the advice I wanted. Look at him. How could anyone IRL compare? And I said, but do keep in mind, guys like me exist in every genre. There is no such thing as the top man. There exist several peaks. I am merely one of them. But there exist men out there who stand close to the peak that you seek to climb. And after I sent that message, I was just like, holy crap. That is philosophical. That is at the level of like, oh my gosh. That's like the most humble narcissistic thing I've ever said in my life. That's legit, like, that is the most humble but narcissistic thing I've ever said in my entire freaking life, chat. That would be a great tattoo. That sounds like that's... I don't know if that would fit. Is that anime rival lines? Yeah, I guess it's kind of that anime love interest. Kind of line, I guess. Do you know the one who's like... It's something Fray gets stitched on his body pillow? Yo, if you guys want a body pillow, I'll make a body pillow. Have you guys seen top 10 anime rap? Guys, have you seen the art that Ludobel drew? Here's the art of Ludobel drew of me and Nick. And it's still to this day, holy crap, it's amazing. It's freaking god tier. Exclamation mark Ludobel, by the way. She's a super awesome friend. Very eatable. But look at this. Look at how hot this is, chat. Look at how hot this is. Holy crap. Holy crap. Look, there's hickeys on his neck, chat. There's hickeys on his neck. Anyway, getting back to the game. But it seems you really are my master. He gives an exaggerated shrug of his shoulders. Yabe. My boiling point is so low, it seems I won't be able to cool down time. I'm not happy, but I'll accept it. You are my master for now. But I have conditions as well. From now on, I will ignore your opinions, and I will decide how to fight. And you will follow my plans. That is the best I'll compromise on. You don't mind that, right, young lady? Ojo-san. Wait, why don't use that as a censor bar? Because it's funnier if it's Kawa. Because it devalues the piece. Exactly. We gotta just have Kawa going eh. That's Kawa's eh. I'll get Kawa to send me a voice line of her going eh. Voice recording of you saying like Anya. There we go. I should be able to link it up to my mouse so that it plays the sound effect every single time I click it. Dude's so sassy. I know, right? I think it is, father. I'm almost at my limit. I see. You accept unhappily. But what do you mean about ignoring my opinions? You're my servant, right? I ask him in a trembling voice just in case. There is the issue of the command spell too. So that's my last warning. The biggest compromise I can make. And to that, yeah, in name only. So formally, I'll obey you. But I'm the one doing the fighting. You can hide in the basement here, or stay there until the Holy Grail War ends. That way, even an unexperienced person like you should make it out alive. He tells me there's no hope for me with his eyes full of disdain. Are you angry? No. No, I will respect your opinion, of course. I'm called to help my master win, after all. My victory is yours. And I shall give you everything that I earn in this fight. You shouldn't have any complaints about that, right? Who's the censor girl? Oh yeah, that's Kawa. The archer class is made up of archers. Naruhodo. You wouldn't be able to use that command spell anyway. Well, you can leave the rest to me. Just worry about your own safety. I'm pissed! Fine, if you say that, I'll use it! Anfang. There's no holding back now. I have no sympathy for a twisted guy like him. What? You're not exactly what you're thinking, you rude scum. Yetarag. Ein Nori. Nagel ein Neos. Gesatz ein Neos. Verbrechen.
I announce the command spell. By the order of the Holy Grail, give the law of obedience to this one, my servant. You... What are you doing? Who would use the command spell for something like... Shut up! Look, you're my servant, and you have to obey every single one of my orders, okay? What? Someone on my right hand throbs. Throbs. That's German? Yeah. Apparently. Someone on my right hand throbs. The 3 command spells. The essence of the Holy Grail War. 3 claims to the servant unconditional obedience is now used. Are you not even thinking? Using the command spell for such a general thing? It's too late now. First of all, I wasn't expecting this either. I hit myself so much I want to die. To go ahead and use an important command spell for something like this? So, leaving the ruined living room behind, we move to my room. In front of me is the servant who should be absolutely obedient for my command spell. He's there, but... I see. I understand your personality now, Master. How exactly is this absolutely obedient? Excuse me. Oh, it has German roots. Naruhodo. Just make sure just to make sure. Do you understand how important the command spell is, Master? I know, it's the right to give the servant 3 orders, right? What about it? Jeez. Look at the command spell. Look, the command spell forces the servant to act according to an order. It doesn't merely stop their actions, it strengthens their actions as well. For example, I can't instantly teleport to someone far away, but if you command me to go using your command spell, then assume we will have enough magical energy such things become possible. That is what's meant by unconditional obedience. It is 3 crystallizations of great magic that allow the servant to surpass their limits on their own ability, even they can't control. Well, only 2 now. I know now that. It's fine, we still have 2 left, and that order I gave you isn't useless either. Man, this certainly was a miscalculation on my part. Banspell works poorly on broad orders. For broad and long-lasting orders like protect me through this or win this battle, the power of command spell weakens. The force will last a long time, but since the associated pain is weak, some servants will be able to disobey. In contrast, a single simple order like deliver the next blow with all your power, or don't break that glass is something absolute, and even the most powerful servants will find it hard to disobey. So I think you can guess what I'd like to say next, Master. I get the idea. So you're saying a broad, long-lasting order is meaningless, right? If the effect is weak, a servant can act against it. It's better to make a single absolute order than to give a weak one, right? Right. Basically, the command spell is a way to bring about miracles beyond our abilities. Stupidly using an order that can be achieved by other means is unforgivable. The command spell you just used exactly that. Whether or not I'll obey you is something that we could have solved by discussion. Even with that command, something like obey my every order completely is beyond even 100 command spells. So the command spell I just used was just meaningless? Normally the answer would be yes, but it seems your ability as a magus are on a completely different level. It's like 3 ult charges? Is he happy or unhappy? Servant has a smile on his face as he sighs. On a completely different level, you mean? Hey, you tell me honestly your condition right now. I have a gut feeling, so I'll ask him boldly. Yeah, that's what I mean by miscalculation. The command spell should have only changed my attitude to, well, I'll respect Master's opinion slightly. But right now I feel a strong bind to your words. As if I disagree with you, let's see, it seems like I'll drop a rank. In other words, it's like my body feels heavy when I go against your will. Servant shrugs his shoulders as if to say it's a pain. So that means the command spell wasn't meaningless and it worked in my favor? But this guy speaks so sarcastically as always. It doesn't seem like he's any weaker at all. Though, even if he is weakened when going against me, I doubt even 10 of me could take him on. Let me take back what I said before, Master. You're young, but you're an outstanding magus these nuts. And it was my mistake to patronize you and keep you out of battle. I apologize for my rudeness. He adjusts his stance and bows his head politely. Hey, Yamateo.
We argued a lot, but they say both sides are usually at fault in this sort of thing.
そうか。
I see. I'm glad you understand. You change your tone rather quickly.
何
Well, it was a miscalculation, but not an unwelcome one. If you are this talented, I have no objections to your involvement in battle.
Huh?
What do you mean? Look, I'm merely reading what's on the screen, outsider. Oh my gosh, my voice is gonna be stuck in the freaking reading voice for like days, chat.
So you accept me as master even without the command spell?
Of course. I wasn't clear back then, as I was just summoned. But we are completely connected now. Even if you are really a Magus nuts, you should be able to feel a connection from a contract.
Contract? Now that you mention this, my body does feel strange. It feels like the nerves, once closed within me, are now pointing outwards. On top of that, part of my magical energy is flowing into the man right in front of me. I see, servants are called by the Holy Grail, but what keeps him in this world is, right, the power of the master.
Servants stay in this world, receiving magical energy from their masters. The magical energy you supply is sufficient. There might be problems with your experience, but your ability is outstanding. A normal Magus nuts would pass out after summoning a servant, but you're still full of energy. A command spell, and the command spell earlier, this amount of magical energy, you're definitely a first-class master.
Praising me now won't do you any good.
Baka.
A bit embarrassed, I avert my gaze. I wasn't really expecting this. I'm forcing him to obey him with my command spell, but for a servant being soul superior to humans, to honestly accept that I'm his master. So, which servant are you? I collect myself, and finally get to the point. You can't tell from my experience, huh? Excellent. No, I was just mistaken before. This guy's certainly making fun of me. Alright. This is a question from your master. You're not Saber, are you? I'm sorry, but I don't have a sword. As I suspected, it's natural, though I mistook the time the summoning circle didn't work. And I even summoned the servant in the wrong place. It was all too clumsy to call Saber the strongest servant. What a blunder. Using many jewels and not calling Saber is too appalling to face.
Well, I'm sorry I'm not Saber.
Huh. Well, it was a big mistake and I regret it, but it's my fault, so.
Yeah, Archer isn't too flashy.
I know.
Alright, I'll make you regret your abuse later. And I won't accept any apologies when the time comes.
Huh? This is unexpected. An unknown servant seems disappointed by my fixation on Saber.
What, did I get on your nerves, Archer? I get it, but keep your eyes open, as I will definitely show you how lucky you are.
Archer protests with narrow eyes. The air he carries is offensive, but his behavior seems childlike and pure. You know, he might be a pretty good guy.
Wait, yabe. Wait, this entire thing seems something out of a bad fanfic.
Archer protests with narrow eyes. The air he carries is offensive, but his behavior seems childlike and pure. You know, he might be a pretty good guy. Oh my yabe.
Yabe. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I've written stuff like this. Did you guys know that I used to write really sussy Harry Potter smut? Something along the lines of, and as that ecstasy-filled bead of sweat trickled down Harry's bare, unblemished face, departing from his chin, traveling through the air, connecting with the with the exposed chest of his lover Dumbledore, coating his right nipple as they shared the night. Yeah, let's just say I'm far too familiar. I am far too familiar with this, and it's bringing back very, very bad oppressed memories that I sought to forget. Yeah, that was one of my works. That was one of my past works, chat. All right, as you go in the game, you unlock more lore. You get an info page of servants and villagers. Oh, cool. AO3 and 10 advice. Yo, chat, like all I'm saying is Wattpad was wild. Wattpad was a wild time.
Alright. I'll make sure you make me regret it later on, Archer. If you do, I'll honestly apologize. Yeah, and don't forget it, Master. Know how great the one you summon is and be grateful. Though, even if you do apologize then, I probably won't be satisfied. Oh, by the way, what does AO3 even stand for? I thought you were... I thought before I thought you meant AOT, like Attack on Titan. Archer grins again. Maybe he does have a twisted personality after all. Well, fine. Leaving that aside, which heroic spirit are you? Archer doesn't answer. His sarcastic tone disappears as he frowns seriously. Archer, your master is asking you a question. That's a secret. Huh? I can't answer the question of who I am because... Hold on. If it's for a stupid reason, I'll be pissed. It's... Oh, that face again. Archer must be really troubled as he opens his mouth like he'd rather not say anything. It's because I don't know myself. The home of fanfic? Oh, oof. That might have been before my time. But when I started, I was already deep in the waterpad era. Wait, what was that? What? Are you making fun of me? I didn't mean it as an insult to you, Master. But that's what you get for your failed summoning. It seems that my memory is confused. I know who I am, but things like my name and origin are a bit vague. Well, they're trivial things to be missing, but so we shouldn't worry about it. Don't worry about it? Of course I'm worried about it. If I don't know which heroic spirit you are, I can't tell how strong you are. Oh, that's no problem. Yeah, that's a trivial matter. Trivial, you say? How can I make a plan when I don't know how strong my partner is? There's no way I can fight like this. What are you saying? I'm the servant you summoned. Naturally, I'm the strongest. Straightforwardly, the knight in red looks at me with absolute confidence and trust. Huh. No. My thoughts freeze. There's no dishonesty in Archer's words. He thinks more highly of my power than I do, even though we've only just met. He's still discovering himself. Ooh woo. Master, my body's changing and I don't know why. I'm feeling things that I've never felt before. Thoughts are rushing through my mind and I don't know how to control myself. Oh my gosh, chat. I need to stop. I need to stop. Like I said, repressed memories are being unlocked that I would rather keep buried away. Right? I would rather not revisit this. This is a part of me that I've tried to suppress for as long as I can remember, all right? We don't need it in our lives. That side of Fray needs to die. Oh, God. My face is burning. Guess I'm definitely blushing. Why am I so weak against unexpected things? Well, fine. It'll make no difference that no one will know your true identity. They do say to fool your enemies, you must fool your allies, right? 16-year-old Fray was so sus in those videos. Don't worry about it, chat. Don't worry about 16-year-old Fray, alright? 16-year-old Fray is a dick. I say to hide my embarrassment, looking away from Archer. Well, I can find out later how good the servant he is. For now, I have a higher priority. Alright. I shall not question you about your true identity for now. So, Archer, here's your first task. Already? You are aggressive. So, who's our enemy? As he's asking, I throw a dustpan and a broom in front of him. What? Huh? Clean the room downstairs, please. You made that mess, so be responsible and clean the place up. Oh my gosh, chat, she's great. She's great. Oh, he stands there blankly for 10 seconds, and after recovering his thoughts, he grabs a broom, ready to make an objection. Hold on, just what do you think a servant is? A familiar, right? He's a bit insolent, but he's difficult to control. Archer swallows his words. I don't intend to take back my words, and I do have my trump card. Objection. I refuse such an order. Really? This is an order as a master. Doesn't your body feel heavy as you go against your master's wishes? You're not just a sassy duo, they're hilarious. I love this. This is great, chat. This is amazing. Well, I'm sure it's nothing to you, but the penalty would continue until you clean up the living room. Won't it be dangerous to fight in such a condition from tomorrow? He groans for a few seconds, clenching the broom. The servant in the red coat, Archer closes his eyes in dismay. Understood. Damn you, master. He acknowledges my request gracefully. Well, it's getting late, so I should rest for tonight. I can decide about how to treat him after I wake up. I wonder if they need to sleep at all, chat. The day of fate comes to a close. No, this night is the start of fate. There are 6, including myself now. Once the last one summons the servant, the 7th one, who is not yet a master, this Holy Grail War will commence. It's not far ahead. The battle I've waited for 10 years is about to commence. Also, Emily, have you played the visual novel actually? Yes and no. You'll get to figure out alongside the MC. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. How long have we been playing for? Almost 3 hours. Have we finished the prologue? All right, chat. It's starting. Okay, I'm only gonna be able to stream for another 15 minutes or so. We have already been going for about 3 hours, but all of the Asian family members are starting to call because they've caught wind that it's my birthday. They've you guys know what it is. Anyone in chat who's Asian family members, you guys know. You guys know the moment the clock strikes, you just start getting the flood of calls. You haven't played it yourself? Oh, that's really cool. I look forward to playing it. Hopefully you see a few things that you didn't see from the anime yet. The Holy Grail War. It's a great ritual which has been protected for hundreds of years. If one enters the ritual, one must eliminate the other 6. It is a battle for one's life. Oh, Cow was censoring? Sorry. What's happening now would be taking Archer for a walk around town, then to school. That'll be the end of the prequel. Thank you. So we'll finish the prequel today. And then, when... Yo, Mia, how you doing? Welcome. How you doing? Can we get an exclamation mark? Can we get an exclamation mark, Miyako? Have a fun... Gonna watch your stream to go to sleep? Well, I hope that it's relaxing. I mean, to be honest, this stream has been oddly calm from my stream. Also, happy birthday, thank you. Thank you. We've got all my friends here, chat. I feel loved. But yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. So we'll stream for a little bit longer, and then we'll finish the prologue, and then we'll end the stream. Well, we shall see. Also, how was your Power Washing Simulator stream, Mia? I was lurking for a bit, and then I had to focus because voice acting. I don't know when the Holy Grail War began. It is said that the Holy Grail is in the land of Fuyuki, and that many magi have fought each other here in the past. They had only one purpose: to obtain the noble phantasm called the Holy Grail. But the origin of the Holy Grail is unknown. It is certain that it never received the blood of a god, but its power matches that of the one in the legend. Yes. It is said that the Holy Grail can grant any wish. Only one has the right to possess it. The Holy Grail can only grant one wish for one person. But 7 magi are needed to summon the Holy Grail in this land. 1 miracle, 7 collaborators. Well, the point is, it was only a matter of time before a fight broke out over the Holy Grail. It began like an ordinary fight over resources. 7 magi used the power of the Holy Grail equally, to each summon a familiar, a servant, to battle the other magi. Only one magus, these nuts, will obtain the Holy Grail. And so, each of them trusted the other 6, once allies, now as enemies. Treated the other 6, once as allies, now as enemies, and a gruesome fight began. This is the ritual called the Holy Grail War, a competition between magi for the Holy Grail.
The magi chosen by the Holy Grail are called masters, and each master receives a powerful familiar called a servant by the grace of the Holy Grail.
Oh, these are the cards from FGO.
There are 2 proofs that one is a master: summoning a servant and making it obey. Obtaining the 3 command spells that can order the servant. And the first goes without saying. Yesterday, no, a few hours ago to be exact, I summoned
Oh, it's just a little girl. Whoops.
Yesterday, no, a few hours ago to be exact, I summoned Archer to be my servant. That leaves only the second. I must protect, to the end, this command spell that binds the servant. For a master, this is probably the most important undertaking of all.
I'm glad Power Simulator was so chill. I don't know if I said that already.
The pattern is described in my right hand after summoning Archer. This is the command spell. This holy sign, granted by the Holy Grail, is proof of a master who has summoned a servant. This mark, with concentrated energy, is an instantaneous thing, not an eternal one. It is consumed by use. It is the appearance that suggests it has one use for each strike. In other words, only 3 times. A master who loses all 3 of their command spells will be unable to control their servant and faces death. So, the command spells must be guarded as closely as one's life. It hurts my head to think that I've used one right at the start, but it wasn't completely meaningless, so I'll call it good.
Just put a sign in a protected box. Wait, which sign?
I'm so fortunate to have been able to chain him using 1 command spell. Well, that's the gist of it. The Holy Grail War will start when the 7 servants are all summoned. I can't just sleep in. I don't know when the next master will appear, but it should be soon. Morning already? I'm so tired. Wait, morning already? I'm so tired. Looking out of the window dazed, I notice the sun is already way up. It's past 9. I don't think it's a question of being late anymore. Glancing at the clock, I confirm myself that I'll be skipping school today. My body's so heavy, it feels like he's taken over half my body. I sit up to the bed and take a deep breath.
Oh, I see. Lamau. Fray, why? No, don't worry about it, Emil. My head was getting cold. My head was getting a bit cold. I just needed some warmth, you know?
I'm not tired just because I'm not a morning person. Like Archer said, a master who's just summoned their servant cannot function satisfactorily. That's right. I summoned Archer, not Saber. I can remember clearly. Well, that's not something I want to remember, but even if I don't like it, there's no second chances. About a day until my magic energy returns, huh? I guess today will just be a test drive.
Oh, wait, really? Oh, God. Okay. I look forward to seeing the repercussions.
A fight against the unsatiably warm air and my desire to stay wrapped up in my blanket. I knock out the desire to go back to sleep in the 3rd second of the match and check myself in the mirror. Nothing's obviously wrong except for the fact that I have only about half my usual magical energy in my body. Everything is up to par. Well, there shouldn't be any problems. For now, I want to check the situation. The servant I summoned is Archer. He's a rude guy with no manners to spare for his summoner and master. On top of that, he doesn't know who he is. I'm getting a headache already. I'll have to live without his noble phantasm until his memory returns. Well, there's no way he can use it if he doesn't remember it. Servants are powerful familiars on their own, but what makes them most powerful is the fact that they all have one powerful secret move.
Yeah, that's like me. It's called my it's called my dashingly good looks. I guess it's more of a passive.
The problem is Archer says he can't remember what it is. Well, it's partly my fault, so we'll have to make do. That's right. As things ended up, we're both in the same boat. I hope he sorts out his memory soon. But with the way he's acting now, who knows when that'll be? Honestly. Looks like we've got a load of problems ahead. Wow, maybe I should have a better opinion of him. The living room is just the way it was. I only expected him to clear up the rubble. I'm so moved he went this far. He must have felt bad after making such a mess in the living room. Otherwise he wouldn't have done this. I should call him admirable. Or maybe a nice guy.
The sun's already up. You're pretty loose.
I take it back. This shameless attitude, he doesn't deserve any praise at all. Morning. You seem pretty relaxed. I see you've made yourself at home here.
He needs to see that one random old guy to get the hidden move. Oh my gosh, I remember that. Yeah, I always find it weird how in Pokemon you kind of just go talk to random old people. I guess you don't do it as much in the newer games, but in the old games it was definitely the norm.
Well, it's the room I spent the night in. I've pretty much figured out where everything is. Oh, since I was cleaning anyway, I cleaned up the kitchen too. I was spending more of a mess, but it was rather clean. That's quite impressive considering that you live in a Western-style house by yourself. I'm getting a headache. Why is my servant checking my cleanliness? They say servants only think of battles, so maybe this guy's broken somehow. I see you're not doing well, are you? You seemed well last night, but sleep must have brought up your fatigue. I'll get you a drink if tea's okay. Oh, he's actually kind of nice. So at home in the stranger's house. Archer stands, takes out a new teacup without a moment's confusion, and pours a fine rose-colored tea. There are all sorts of things I'd like to say, but surprisingly I don't feel like interrupting him. Best is Bano. I know, right? Every aspect of his motion is refined. You could even say he's being considerate. Oh, well, it is true that I'm tired, so I guess I'll have a drink. I take a seat. He hands me the teacup silently and I take a sip. Oishi? Of course. It's an exotic Chinese tea. It's the best part of my favorite leaf, so I'd get mad if it tasted bad. In fact, I get mad when someone uses one of my favorites without permission. Yeah. I would get mad, but when it's brewed so wonderfully, I'm too happy to complain. Hold on, what are you laughing about? Well, I was gonna ask what you thought of it, but when you make a face like that, there's no point in asking.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
I slammed the teacup down the table. Don't waste it. You should enjoy it while it's hot. If I'm distracting you, I'll go. Thanks, but no thanks. I didn't become a master just so someone could have brewed me tea. Besides, there's no need for you to do things without orders. I see. Certainly, I did not form a contract with you to brew tea and clean up after you. That's how you want it, I'll be more careful from now on. Right. What I need is a powerful familiar. I've never heard of a servant who does things around the house. No need for one either. What do you mean, no need? Nothing. Interpret it however you like. More importantly, do you remember who you are now? Archer shakes his head. Just as I thought. This is bad. If he can't remember after one night, he's not going to come back easily. Even if we test various things today, this still... Alright, we'll work out what to do about your memory. Well, get ready, Archer. Since you were just summoned, you don't know your way around. I'll show you around town. Get ready. There's no need. If you want to go, we can go right now. Hey, you're going to walk around like that? It hardly looks normal. Besides, other masters could be able to tell your servant right away. I don't intend to go announcing that to everyone that I'm master, you know. Oh, so that's what you meant. It's not a problem. Certainly, I'll need to change, but only when I take form. Servants are spirits, after all. We become spirits when we're in battle to reduce the burden on our masters. Oh yeah, so you're still a heroic spirit even if you're someone already. Since the master's magical energy, that gives spirit form. If I cut off that magical energy, naturally we would return to spirit form. A servant in that state is like a guardian spirit. We cannot be observed by anyone except for masters. We are connected by a ley line. Oh, like in Genshin. We can still talk though, so it's no matter if we're going scouting. Wow, that's really convenient. In that case, it must be hard to search for other masters. Yes, but Magi can sense other Magi, right? In the same way, servants can sense for other servants. If a servant knows powerful magic, they would be able to sense servants even from a distance. Just as Archer says, a master is usually a great Magasees nuts. A Magasees nuts with strong magical energy is sensitive to other magical energy. But as far as I know, no one in this town has magical energy that strong. So what about you? Can you tell where the other servants are? He's Shinji? Mado? Oh my god, imagine. But isn't he from the past? What if Shinji is him? What if Mato is him from the future? Oh. Master, have you forgotten my class? I'm sensing distinct enemies isn't a job for a knight. Well, I guess not. Archer's magical energy isn't that strong. I expect only the servant caster would be enough magical energy to locate enemies from a distance. Ah, did you get bonked by Spank? Thank you, Spank.
Alright, let's keep going. And I don't think it'll be that new for me. But Master, aren't you forgetting something important? What do you mean by something important? Jeez, you really are not up to par yet. We have not yet exchanged the most important part of our contract. The most important exchange? Equivalent exchange? Oh, you mean, so what you're saying is... So what you're saying is... Alchemy. The science of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter. However, it is not an all-powerful art. It is impossible to create something out of nothing. If one wishes to obtain something, something of equal value must be given. This is the law of equivalent exchange, the basis of all alchemy. In accordance to this, there is a law. There is a taboo among alchemists. Human transmutation is strictly forbidden, for what could equal the value of a human soul? No, fundamentally, the reward for the servant is to participate in the Holy Grail War. There shouldn't be any more exchanges necessary. You really are not a morning person, are you? Archer says so in surprise. Listen to the sarcastic comment, I realized something. Come to think of it, he hasn't addressed me by name yet. Oh crap, names. I guess you realized. Well, it's not too late. So, Master, what's your name? How should I address you from now onwards? Archer asked sulkily. Damn it, he's a good person. Yeah, there's no mistake. After all, there's no meaning to exchanging names. Servant and master can have a relationship forced upon them by the command spell. For a contract with a normal familiar, the exchange of names has a great deal of meaning, but no such bond is needed between a master and servant. But still, Archer calls it important. That's proof that he trusts me, of trust, that we shall be fighting alongside each other, even without the command spell. I'm Tosakarin. Tosakarin. I am Tosakarin. You can call me whatever you like. I answered bluntly, unable to be true to my feelings. Well, actually, I would probably be easier if you addressed me in a reserved manner, like you or master. So probably call me that. But that said, Archer mutters my name to himself. I shall call you Rin. Yes, the name suits you well. He says something outrageous. Yo, chat, I can't tell if I'm playing a VN or if I am playing... I can't tell if I can't tell if I'm playing a VN or an Otome game at this point, chat. God damn it. Let go. We don't have time to relax. I turn away and start walking. I'm vexed. I don't know why, but I am. Did Archer say that just to make me feel this way? It's possible he'll certainly do that sort of thing. Yeah, that must be it. So my face is getting hot and my heart is pounding. They're all part of his plan. Be careful, Rin. You're going to have to work with this crooked guy from now on. Baka. It's not like I wanted you to say that or anything. We love the tsunderes, chat. We love tsunderes. Tsunderes and yanderes and danderes. That's my holy trinity. Tsundere, yandere, dandere. Or sorry, tsundere, yandere, dere dere, kudere, himedere. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I just like all. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I should probably just being normal. I know, right? Literally me. Dandere is similar to dere dere. This is a nice girl. Wait, no, it's not. Dandere is like... Sorry, dandere is like kudere. Similar to kudere. I got them mixed up. Dandere is more like... what's it called? It's sort of like a kudere. Similar to kudere. But not quite. The difference is the kudere... is the dandere is nervous and shy. And it's kind of like... It's more like the dandere is more of like the shy type, whereas the kudere is more like Angel from Angel Beats. If that explains it well. The city we live in is Fuyuki City, divided into two towns. Here, the place with the old house and the traditional buildings is Miyama City. On the other side of the river is Shinto, where the modern development is happening. My house is on the older side of the city, Miyama City.
Miyama City is broadly separated into two sections as well. There's one of the sections, the Western-style houses, where immigrants from foreign countries live. The other side is the area of old Japanese-style houses, with a mountain behind it. Both sections are on the top of hills, so you could say they're both suburbs. The houses between those two sections are relatively ordinary as a demonstration. They are this ordinary. This is the crossroad of Miyama City. The hill leading up to the Western-style house is just like mine. The opposite side of the hill leads to the Japanese-style houses. The bridge leads to the neighboring town of Shinto. The other way leads to the school, shopping district, and even Ryoto Temple up the mountain. So chat, how much of this, I'm curious, because I know there's some visual novels that I've played that focus more on just the reading aspect, and you've got a few choices. Some have like mini games and stuff, and you can actually like explore around and talk to people, and it functions sort of more similar to do dating sim. Whereabouts would Fate lie? I don't mind either way, really. And this is a large bridge connecting Shinto and Miyama City. A few years ago, a big station was built over the other side, but it's grown rapidly since then. Even though Miyama and Shinto are in the same city, you can think of them as totally different places. Reading as demonstration is always concerning. Don't worry about it. The city's name is Fuyuki, or Winter Tree. Supposedly comes from the fact that winters are long here. It's all choices, no mini games, but choices lead to deaths, or any 1 to 3 endings. Okay, so there's a lot of choices. That's good too, though. Supposedly it comes from the fact that winters are long here. Thinking about it, this place certainly has a long winter. In contrast, though, it's quite warm here in February, and February here is about as warm as December everywhere else. I bet a few hot springs would turn up if you went digging around. But then again, this half-hearted cold would make the city a poor hot spring resort. Fuyuki City has friendly weather and a strange climate that enters spring in April with no changes. Just because you're correct doesn't mean you're right. Wait, is that an actual quote? Shinto is like this. Rapidly. Oh, she's giving me a tour, but she's giving Archer a tour. Naruhodo. The rapidly developing town started to build tall buildings as if rushed by something. As a result, it looks very artificial. Though it's only in the last 10 years. From what I hear, a big fire 10 years ago pretty much burned down the entire residential district. These buildings were constructed on the land that no one lived on anymore. Alright. And this is the center of it all. This is Shinto Park. Now we've seen all the important locations. What are your thoughts? Ask Archie standing next to me. I can't see him, of course. It's a big park. For some reason, there's no one here. So Chosa. Well, that's because the history of this place. I look around the park. A park this big and organized should be a playground for kids even on weekdays. But there are only a few people here. And a desolate feeling runs through the place. It was about 10 years ago. They say there was a huge fire in this area. It burned for a day until it went out, just as it began to rain. Afterwards, the town was rebuilt, but this place was left as it was. It was burned to ashes and they made it to a park. Archer says nothing. But even though I can't see him, I can tell that he's feeling something special. He seemed to have noticed. That's right. This is where the last Great Holy War ended. I don't know the details, but the last war ended here. And the place has been like this ever since. Naruhodo. So that must be why this place is so full of so many grudges. You can sense those kind of things? Servants are spirits. We are being similar to grudges and formed obsessions. Therefore, we are sensitive to such remnants such like us. There were places in town with strong regrets. But this place is on a completely different level. To us, this place is more like a reality marble. Archer brings up the usual term, an unusual term in a motionless voice. Reality marble, one of the magics considered the pinnacle of magi. It's said to be infinitely close to sorcery. For hundreds of years, a boundary field has been a defending field that protects a Majesty's nuts. Put simply, it's a vicious version of a sanctuary system on a house. A boundary field is something applied to an existing area, or a building to protect oneself from outside enemies. But it's merely a transformation applied to what already exists.
A reality marble is different. A reality marble is an image that erodes reality. An image, an imagined world of a Majesty's nuts. A boundary field that paints over reality by letting a Majesty's nuts' heart take form. That is what we call a reality marble. In other words, it's a large ranged magic that distorts, no, remakes the world as the Majesty's nuts wishes. Okay. Rin, what are you thinking?
No, I was just surprised.
I
just thought the reality marble seemed like an uncommon term for an archer.
What? It's strange for me to know that. Of course, reality marble is the taboo of taboos. The secret principle doesn't make any sense for an archer to know about it.
Isn't that right? I ask with my expression, and then I sense him sighing heavily next to me.
Rin, a hero is someone who excels with both magic and weaponry. It's fine if you want to think that I'm an archer that can only use bows, but please don't take such an optimistic view of the other servants.
Come to think of it, he's right. I understand, that was a careless thing to say. I'll be careful from now on, so that's okay, right?
Rin, I'm gonna be honest. You are excellent, but because of that, you have a habit of underestimating others. You should refrain from that habit before you grow up. Oh my gosh.
You're being rather rude. Reform, that's like training the bad habits out of a horse.
Excuse me, I didn't make it to sound like you were a disobedient horse. I just used the word because it suited your image.
Hey, that's even worse!
Oh, wait, what?
My right arm suddenly hurts.
Rin.
Be quiet for a second, Archer. The command spell engraved on my right hand is hurting. A small warning as to get it my attention.
Someone's watching us.
I extend my consciousness around to the surroundings. I roll out the threads of my consciousness threads through the park. I can't find him. What about you, Archer?
It's difficult. I can't even feel the stare.
Then it must be a master watching. I don't know who it is, Archer, but if Archer can't sense it, it has to be a master. There aren't 7 of us yet, but if we wanted to, we could start fighting at any time. Seems the one's watching us wants a battle, but
the command spell reacts to other command spells. So that must mean that if you're a master, you should be able to recognize the other master when you see them. Well, that means you should be able to identify the other master too.
Yeah, but a superior Majesty's nuts can conceal their magic energy. Even through the command spells react to each other. They operate on magical energy. If the master has closed his magic circuit, it'll be difficult to find him.
That's troubling. That means we are showing them our location.
That's right. If I search around my house, I should be able to find something that kills my magical energy, but
you don't need it?
Right, because if I don't hide it, they'll come right to us, right? It saves us the trouble of going to find them.
Archie takes a deep breath and goes quiet, as if shocked.
What, you want to say that I shouldn't be overconfident? I asked to remember our previous conversation, but Archie says that's impossible. You're the strongest there is. You're strongest like this.
Yeah, you can't let those weaklings follow us about, he says, trying to hold back his laughter. Are you winning, son? Maybe. Maybe.
Well, it's not like I like his response, but we decide to continue walking around town. We tour important places, really dragging our observer around. Have dinner along the way, and bring things to a conclusion. We've been walking a lot, and now it's 7. At this time of night, our destination should give us the best view.
Oh, chat! This is the scene from the anime! This is the scene from the anime. Okay, we're gonna save here.
The tallest building in Shinto. The view from the rooftop of this building is fitting for a day. What do you think? This place is a great view, Archer.
Jeez, I pity whoever you go out with someday. You drag me around all day.
Huh? Did you say something, Archer?
Just an honest opinion. Oh, this certainly is a nice place. If we'd come here to begin with, we wouldn't have had to walk around like we have.
What are you talking about? It certainly is a nice view, but you can't tell from here. All you can tell from here is an overview of the town. You have to go to the place themselves to know the layout.
That's not true. My class is an archer for nothing.
You can't be an archer unless you have good eyesight.
Is that so? So you can see my house from here, Archer? No, I can't see the neighboring town from here. At most, I can only see as far as the bridge. At that range, I can count the number of tiles.
No way, the tiles on the bridge? It's not just good. His eyesight can match even a telescope you find on the rooftops. I'm surprised you really are Archer.
Why are you surprised? You use more than one? Oh, yeah. No, but I'm just using one because it's the prologue. We haven't made any choices. I'll definitely do other choices, depending on like the routes we take and such. But right now it's just the prologue. We haven't ever really made many choices yet.
Rin. It's not like I don't think so, but are you really making fun of me? Of course not. It's misunderstood because even though I called you Archer, you don't seem like one.
That's a troubling claim. I shall question you further on this matter when we get home.
Seems Archer hasn't taken a liking to this view as he falls silent. He's probably working out this town's layout. I can't interrupt him while he's surveying the battlefield. I'll leave Archer's side and move to the edge of the building. All I can say is that with my eyesight, all the lights below this building, like the headlights of the cars on the street, people going out, oh, I'm have to work. I can't tell what kind of cars, what kind of people they are. I can see them, but still not see them. Just like noticing someone's watching me before, but not being able to see the watcher. At the very least, there's one person that has his base in Shinto. I'll strain my eyes and stare below me. There's 7 masters after all. I still don't know who the masters are, nor which servants they command. Right now, I shall assume the masters are walking around town collecting information on other masters. Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on me. There's no reaction from my command spell. I just feel someone's eyes on me. From below, I look down. There are many people walking around the road. Among them is one person. One person look up at me as if he's looking at the moon. I can't tell for sure who it is. I can't tell for sure, but I still know who it is. It's surprising. What's he doing out in the time-kind? Rin, have you found an enemy? Archer calls out to me as if sensing my excitement. Nothing, I just saw someone I knew. Just an ordinary person, nothing to do with us. I answer, unable to hide my irritation. And I leave the place where I was standing. There's no way he could have seen me from the ground. He must have been looking up for the building in coincidence. So it doesn't mean I was noticed, but still. I'm angry that I let him see me acting as Majesty's nuts. Oh, time for me to get to the monkeys. Let us erase the bot. Be gone, foul. Oh, whoops. Be gone. Oh, Spank got it. Let's go. Thanks, Spank. You can just, I usually just hide them. I just usually just click hide from the channel. By the time I get back to Miyama City, it's already past 9 o'clock. Like Shinto, Miyama City is an old residential district. No one walks around after 9, and the town grows quiet at midnight. That's pretty much it. Do you have a good idea of the town? Yeah, I get it. I'll figure out the rest as we go along. Then we're done for the day. I'm not up to par either, so let's go home and rest.
By the way, this game is loud, chat. It's only at 5%. Our story's so good. Find most of the lore in Ultimate Blade Works route. Also the movie title. And yes, all stuff's in there too. Oh, okay. We climbed the road. We climbed up a gentle hill. And there's someone walking in front of us. Sakura? This is bad. I don't want her. I don't want to see her right now. Rin, why are we hiding? Shut up. It's one person I know. I skipped school today, so I don't want to see her. As I speak, I look at the figure ahead of us, on the road. There's a well-known figure. Oh, what the heck? There's the well-known first-year student and a foreigner I don't know. They're talking about something. No, it seems like the foreigner is talking to Sakura against her wishes. Rin, is the person you know the foreigner? No, I don't know him. There's a lot of Western-style houses up here, so we might be visiting one of them. I say that much, then scold myself for being too soft where that girl is involved. Archer, is he human? I don't know. He has form, so he should be human. At the very least, he's not a servant. Right, he's not a master either, so I guess it's just a minor quarrel. Still, I know she's not the kind of girl who gets into trouble with a guy. They're going. The girl is walking up the hill. The man is. The long guy goes down the road and we come up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well then, you can use this place. I'm not going to bed. I'm going to bed unless you have any questions first. I don't have many important questions. Your decision is not to rush into battle is the correct one. You should use tonight to recover your magical energy. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow then. Please make some tea tomorrow morning. Fatigue gets me hard when I walk into my room. Oh yeah, I have to contact Kere before I go to bed. That annoying priest. He'll already be getting ready to call the substitute Megacy's nuts.
I don't really care about that. But he is my guardian, so I should at least do the right thing. Phone. I dial the number. Soon the fake priest picks up. Kire? It's me. I formed a contact with the servant just yesterday, so register officially as a master. Brief sound. Kire's silence is enough pressure to sense you out even on the phone.
Understood. Now what? You should have come seen me at least once. I have something to give you that I received from your parents. They said to give it to you only if you become master before you become an adult.
Oh, you mean father's will? I already deciphered it. Got the item, so it's fine. I'll come and see you if I feel like it. Goodbye.
Wait, Rin, if you're a master now.
I hung up, not hearing out. Listen to Kadai's lecture when I'm tired won't help me recover my magical energy. Right, preparations are all done now. All that's left is to sleep. When I wake up next, it should be a completely different morning. 10 years ago, the Holy Grail War in which my father competed in Master was defeated. Now I'm entering the same battle.
Okay, is that the end of the prologue? Or maybe there's a tiny bit left. Maybe.
So, after breakfast I clearly explained my immediate plans.
What? You're going to school? Oh, there's school. Alright. Yeah, do you have a problem with that, Archer?
No, problems is just... Archer hesitates, but doesn't object. He must have realized yesterday that I'm not the type to take back my decisions. I kind of tell without him saying Archer is sarcastic, but he's honest side to him. It seems he won't complain about something he's accepted. Yeah, in other words, he's faithful in an awkward way. That is my conclusion. No more of an intuition after watching Archer for all of yesterday.
Is the school part very long? Because I would like to finish the prologue before. I would like to finish the prologue if possible, but I don't have much time.
School is a place where it's hard to remain prepared against sudden attacks. That's not true. Look, Archer. Even though I'm a master now, I don't intend to change my lifestyle. Besides, a battle between masters is something that should be done out in public view, right? So if we're at school where there's lots of people, I don't think we'll see any kind of surprise attacks. I see. If that's what you've decided, then I can only obey. But I can guard you in spirit form, right? I can't. You don't intend for me to stay here while you go to school? Of course not. Not just at school, but I will want you by my side wherever I go outside. The servant's role to protect the masters, so I'll be counting on you.
What if they don't care about the attack in the school? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we'll leave it for next time then. We'll leave it for next time, chat.
I'm relieved to hear that. It is the duty of a knight to answer trust placed on us. I shall do my best to meet your expectations.
But Rin, just hypothetically, what would you do if there was an enemy in that safe place?
Huh, what are you suggesting? There might be a master at the school?
That's right. It's certainly hard for anyone who isn't a teacher or a student to get in. But wouldn't it be a problem if someone was already a master?
I don't think that's possible. In this town, there's only one family of magi. Other than Tosaka, the other family has declined, and they don't even have a master.
How do you know there isn't a master?
It's only natural to investigate another family of magi at the same town. He isn't a master, and his successor doesn't have enough magical energy to become a master. So we can just ignore them.
I see. So it's another Majesty's Nuts at the school you go to. But you say that Majesty's Nuts don't have sufficient magical energy to become master, is that correct?
Exactly. So most masters would probably be coming from elsewhere. I don't think such people would come to the school.
Well, for now at least.
But Rin, there's always an exception. What if there's a Majesty's Nuts at your school that you don't know about? Like I said, there aren't any. Magi are sensitive to other magi. If we're at the same school for a year, I should be able to sense magi no matter how well they hide it. I will state with confidence that that there are only two magi at our school. One of them is me, and the other is only an apprentice who doesn't have enough power to become master. Do you understand? The conscience is needless. Worrying is completely impossible. That is why this is only a hypothetical scenario. There's always another side to things. It's only natural for the unexpected to occur. I'm saying that when it does happen, don't blame me. Archer smiles dryly. Just that action makes me want to take it out on him, but if I did, I would be late for school. That won't happen. That won't happen. Hypothetical is hypothetical, because it won't happen. If it does, it just means that my analysis was too shallow.
Alright, I'll remember that. Let's go, Rin. Alright, chat, and on that note, we're saving right here. We're almost done the prologue. It's taken about 3.5 hours, but it's not bad. I don't mind. I did enjoy myself. I did actually enjoy myself, and hopefully you guys did too. Hopefully it was a fun stream for you guys. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this, chat. I did enjoy it. We'll put Sakura away for now. Just for now. Don't worry, Sakura. I'll bring you back in future. But thank you so much to everybody for chilling. Why is my ear bigger? But yeah, thank you so much to everybody for chilling with me. I really do appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, and like I said, I genuinely do hope that you guys did too. Because I do want to play this game again. My next stream though is going to be at 7 p.m. BST. It's going to be at 7 p.m. BST, and that is going to be my birthday stream. So we're going to be having. I'm going to be opening things up. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff like playing a lot of party games. We'll be doing a lot of singing. If any of my friends want to pop in and just chat and chill for Totsumachi, I will most definitely pull them in. But I'm super excited. I'm super excited for this. I don't usually celebrate my birthday, chat. The only time I've ever celebrated my own birthday, like properly, because it's so close to Christmas, was this year because I'm a streamer, and last year because I was also a streamer. So you guys are basically the only reason I'm really celebrating my birthday, and I'm very grateful for that because it means a lot. It kind of means a lot. I've kind of grown up never really celebrating it. Now you're all right, Lee. Thank you so much to everybody who suggested the game. I am enjoying myself a lot. Like I said. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in about 10 hours time, and we're gonna be. Sounds so lonely. Well, I'm the same. Yeah, exactly. It's like when your birthday is this close to Christmas, you know that like no one's gonna be able to make it. You kind of just accept that. But it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. I wonder how many people popped into the stream thinking it was FGO, only to realize it was in fact not FGO. But let us. Who should we raid, chat? Who should we raid? We could raid Rico. You guys just want to go raid Rico? Rico popped into the stream earlier. She's a bear girl. Definitely the same, except mine is not as close to anything. Peak was 22-ish, so you could be right. Wait, which peak? But yeah, chat. I will see you guys later today. Oh, you could be right. Oh yeah, because people thought it was FGO. Yeah, no, it's funny. But yeah, chat. All right, I'm gonna send you guys over to Rico. Remember, Fray says raid in her chat. Raid Rico. Yo, Arudi, what's up? Late birthday and wishes. Wait, huh? Nani? You're fine, Arudi. You're fine. It's only been my birthday for about 9 hours for me. I haven't even really fully accepted this my birthday because I haven't gone to sleep yet. But I'm already getting calls from like all my Asian parents. Oh, I forgot to make Audity a mod. My bad. There you go, Audity. Oh wait, we need to put Audity on the Yeetable chart. Oh, Audity is already on the Yeetable chart. Never mind. All right, we're going back to the magic show. Oops. But yeah, no worries at all. I appreciate you popping in. You're probably going to be asleep by the time I finish my celebration, or by the time I start my celebration. Yeeter again. Lumao. I don't think I can. I don't think I have the power. I don't have the strength. I need to go to sleep. But after the scene change, do perfectly. But yeah, chat. So we're gonna go raid Rico. Rico's super cute little bear girl thing, and she's playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So make sure you guys say hi. Fray says in her chat for me. But like I said, thank you so much to everybody who wished me happy birthday. For any of you guys who aren't gonna be able to make it to my birthday stream later, I still appreciate you guys, and I will catch up with everybody in due time. I'll stream as long as I can later. So we shall see. But that is going to be there and then. But hopefully everybody was doing all right. Hopefully everyone had a chill stream. Rest well. Thank you. Have a great one today. I will do my best. I'll do my best not to sleep for the entire day. I have to wake up in like 5 hours. But it should be fine. Let's sing our ending song, chat. As you guys know, my name is Fray. I am your Mahou Sensei. Hope that every single one of you has an absolutely magical day. It's time for us to sing our ending song. This is Bakamitai. Da 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 da. 3, 2, and 1. Bakamitai, kodomo nanone. Yume wo onteki tsusuite. Usu ga heta ne kusei ni waraenai ekao o miseta. I love you more. Roku ni iwanai. Kushibeta de honma ni buki o. Nanoni, nanoni doshite sayonara wa iyakan no. Dame da ne, dame yo, dame da ne yo. あんたが過ぎて好きすぎてどれだけ強いさけでも歪まない思い出がバカみたい Chat, thank you so much for popping in. I hope that you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Thank you for giving me such a nice and a fun little surprise and a fun little stream to mark the start of my birthday. I'll see you guys later for my birthday stream. But until next time, I'll do Fray. Fray Sensei, Rico's chat. Goodbye now.